This game is going to be won in the deep water. What do I mean in the deep water? Everybody's comfortable in the shallow end with 2 feet on the ground. All right? We live in the deep water. We live in the deep water where it's uncomfortable, where it hurts a little bit. That's where we live. And I'm not talking about playing hard. Everybody talks about playing hard. I'm talking about playing your gut. I'm talking about following your feet. I'm talking about getting smart in your eye. And it hurts. I'm talking about straight for that line on the side of your head. And not the nail on your back. Because we know what it represents. It represents everybody here you see and everybody you can't we talk about. I'm here to strain with you, man. I swear to God, I'm here to strain with you. Let's go. Everything you got, strain with everything you got. Let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4. On the way out, I'm serious. Grab one guy. And grab him and tell him, you hold me accountable to the kind of focus we want, the kind of energy we want, the kind of effort we want. When you speak that out loud and you tell somebody and they hold you accountable to that, that's power. Yes, sir. I'm asking you just to talk to one. I'll stand here in front of 52. I'll play my email for you. Yes, every play, as much as I got, I'm going to give it to you. Tell one guy on the way out. All right? Let's go prove something to ourselves. The kind of team we can be. Defense, play 60 minutes. Dominate. Offense, we get up. Close the mental game out. Special teams, big plays for us and against them. Let's go. All phases. Let's be the team that we can be. Let's go.
Oh. Jesus. So it's just a children's card game. It's just a children's card game. Completely unnecessary. Where's my mouse? Is the audio even working? Pumping myself up. All right, hang on a second here. Let me dismantle a couple props here. How's the echo? Shit. Yeah, it's typical. Hang on a second here. I probably jacked up some settings. I got a new microphone that's worse than the last. Apparently. It's goddamn the echo, man. How's that cancellation? That seems risky. I don't know if I want to mess with that. Hang on. How about that? How about that one? Wait. Oh wait. That's. I don't like that echo cancellation. How's that? Is that better? Let me try a couple things here. That one's muted. Is there still echo? We got Kyo in here. 2 streams. What does that even mean? Audio. ZV1 is muted. Getting over a cold. Worse. Shit. Damn it! Why could I never figure this out? Hang on a second. Still echo, and your voice is now quieter than the echo. Oh my god. Should never mess with new equipment. Hang on. Audio. All right, maybe I gotta do this game thing. Where's my? All right, hang on. Oh, okay, the game dropped. How's that? Is it getting better? Am I louder? I don't know why there would be echo though. Wish I knew how to do things. All right, how's that? Reduce. How about we do reduce mic background noise? Is that better? You guys gotta. I'm louder. All right. Yeah, better gain. We got good gains. Is it? How is the echo though? Is the echo gone? I don't want to be on here for like 2 hours with echo. What does no mean? You gotta specify. I fixed the mic last night. Says the Braille reader. Main mic getting louder. Echo is still keeping up. Damn it. All right, how's this? Echo cancellation must be off. Use stereo audio. Crazy echo. Echo still present. I just changed the setting. Nothing changed. All right, hang on. How about stereo audio? This is often used by musicians with a stereo audio input / mic. Echo cancellation must be off for stereo audio to work properly. Bad feedback still? You know what? Hang on. Let me listen to... Isn't it audio feedback? Hang on a second. Let me log on to YouTube and listen to myself here. Let's see what happens. I'll do some troubleshooting. All right, hang on. Let me log into my own stream. Where's this at? What did this? Yeah, that's a disaster. All right. Why would it do this to me? Speaker. We got microphone. We got speaker. What does a speaker do? Why would a speaker matter? It's still a problem. How's that? Better? No. Still bad. Where's who's the sound engineer up in here? Settings, audio. I'm gonna be snip one too because I'm sick. All right, echo cancellation, all that. Is that? I did some. That one's muted. Lower your speaker volume. I have my okay. Was that? Oh, is that good? We good? I pressed some things, baby. Yes. I think it's good. There we go. Let me check the gain machine. Look at it. Look at this. Oh, that's kind of loud, isn't it? Hang on. Watch this. How come I can't move that to the... How come I can't move the gain machine? All right, whatever. I think we're good. All right. Man, so you guys need to hear my hype rally again? Do not touch. Crystal clear. All right, who do we got up in here? We got 36 people. Last time we had like 80 because we were doing a giveaway. Speaking of which, why is this card here? Take a look at this thing here. So we did a giveaway, right? I did this giveaway before the holidays, and this is a pretty good microphone. I like this this boom arm too. Rode. Look at this. Love Rode when it works. Get the fuck out of here. All right, so I did this giveaway, and we spun a wheel. Speaking of which, I didn't prep the wheel. So I'm going to have to type all the names into the wheel. I actually forgot to do that for the breaks. So we did this giveaway. Guy wins this thing. And then the guy's like liking comments on Facebook, commenting on things here and there. But he wasn't responding to any of my DMs. And I tried for like 2 weeks. And I was like, eventually I was like, hey guy, you know, you got till Friday to claim the thing, or we're going to have to reoffer it. And like this guy still does not exist in real life. So I still have it, and we're going to have to do another giveaway. So I think what I'll do is, this is sample break. Let me check my notebook here. This is sample break, what is this, 8 and 9? 8 and 9. And then there was like pretty high demand. So we did we open up sample break 10, which will be the next one. And that is going to be probably next weekend. I think I'll try to schedule that. And I might actually open 11 today as well, because I'm still getting like DMs with like, hey, can I get into that sample break 10? So like this time, we're going to do 2 packs today, and maybe we'll have to do 2 packs next time, because there's enough demand for it, and it's kind of fun to do too. We can get into a lot of the history of the game looking at these sample cards. So I think when I do sample break 10 next week, I'll announce this on the Collector Arthouse Discord and the Sorcery community group sometime, you know, this weekend or this coming week, that we'll do a giveaway of this card once again, and we'll spin the wheel of names. All right, so that is why that card is still there. This is my motivational notebook where I keep organized. Look at this here. Wouldn't it be nice to have a case that can hold your precious collectibles? This is an alpha pack. Perfect fit. Maybe we'll see something like that in a couple months. And then what do we got going on the table here? All right, some intro stuff. And then as I'm punching names into the wheel, we will talk about some current events. All right, so here we have a lot of sample packs. Some of them are done. I have all the old, like some of these are empty, right? So I have some of these from prior packs we've done, breaks we've done. All right, and they're a little different. We'll talk about why. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 breaks we've done. And how can I get in on these? That's what's asked every time, right? And that's why I try to. So yesterday I was like, I'll open up another one because I'm getting requests, and every time I go live, there's more people that want to do it. So what happened though is it sold out within the same day. So there's crazy demand. But what I do is I open a channel on the Collector Arthouse Discord. Is this dust on my screen here? Yeah. Collector Arthouse Discord. and then you just claim like how many you want. So it's $300 per slot in the pack, or $275 for 2 if you get 2 or more slots. And then $15 shipping. I just do a standard shipping so I could put it in like a small box that's secure, or $50 for international, because that tends to be, I don't know, 45-ish to sometimes 60, depending on where you are in the world. So I just do a fixed amount. All right, so I will open up 11. 10 is sold out. I need to open up 11 for the next one. So what we have here is prior sample packs. When it has a sticker on the front, what we're finding is when they did the Kickstarter, there was 244 packs in the Kickstarter. If it had a label on the front, that's typically an indicator that it's from the European regions. So I got, I have 3 of those that we've done so far. We had 3 that I purchased 5. Was it 5? Where was that guy? Germany? I think he was in, no. He was in the UK. All right, yes, this is what happened, guys. I bought 5 packs from the UK. It was crazy money. These things are getting really expensive. And then I bought 1 from a guy in Germany, and we cracked. I don't know, man. I'm still a little sick. I can't really think critically. I can't do any critical thinking. I think we broke 2 from the UK, 1 from Germany, something like that. So I bought 5 from the UK, I bought 1 from Germany, and then I bought 3 from Canada in the past like week or 2. And then we have some from the US, all right? So like what I noticed was Germany and UK, they have these barcodes on here that say, they all say the same thing, don't they? GQSCR04. So they have the sticker on the front, right? And then you have these packs. I top pledged the Sorcery Kickstarter, and I received these packs that have sticker, void sticker on the front, barcode on the back. And that one only says, I could zoom a little, I think I could zoom a little more, right? Yeah, zoom a little further. SCR04, Sorcery Contested Realms Sample Booster Pack, new. What are you going to get, a used booster pack? I don't know why they specify that. So you got a new booster pack. It's a sample booster pack. All right, so that puts one thing to bed. Sometimes they call these test packs. Sometimes they call them sample booster packs. They're sample packs is what we'll use from now on going forward since it's official. SCR04, no GQ. So Gentleman's Quarterly packs are from Europe. Those are UK or Germany from what I've seen so far. And then you have the US packs with a sticker on the back. And then the unmarked packs. These, unfortunately, that was a tough slice of the pie right there. I did not get that cleanly because these pre-alpha packs had an extreme seal on them, and it was really hard to open, right? So I think I struggled and slipped a little bit. But this is from the pre-Kickstarter era. So these packs are believed to be the first sorcery cards ever printed that likely even predate these, we think, potentially. Alternatively, it could be they're the same, and Eric printed them all at once, and he just added the stickers later. So you had stickers on the front, the void sticker, and then the barcode sticker. However, there seems to be some anecdotal evidence that perhaps these were the first ever printed before Kickstarter, and then there was another print run for the Kickstarter. So the interesting thing about these packs is we know these are the packs that produced the only Philosopher Stone that's been discovered. And based on some, again, anecdotal evidence, some statistical, like pull rate type probabilities, in these packs you get 15 cards, you get 1 unique, 3 exceptionals, and 11 ordinaries. And based on all those factors and the amount known in the public to be distributed, we think there's probably only a handful of uniques, maybe even less than that, of copies of the unique cards. There might be, 50, 100, there's 1 unique per pack. It's a unique or elite in each pack slot. And then the pull rates are, I forget if it's 1 in 4 or 1 in 5. I have an article on this on collectorarthouse.com. So it has all the details, all the information on how I'm doing this math. But the point is that these were the first ever made, we believe, or at minimum they predated the Kickstarter campaign. So you'll find these unmarked silver pack. You really got to know the provenance or the person selling to be credible and really pry into the backstory. I found someone that has a few of these. So let me talk about this for a little bit. I received No, did I receive one of these? I don't think I received one of these. So these were given to, there was a full box given to Team Covenant. And if you had signed up for their Arthurian Legends subscription model, they ended up opening, I think, the whole box except 2 packs, as I recall. And they had this like Christmas event, not this past year, but in 2022, where they allowed their employees to cherry pick like their favorite cards out of like the, I don't know if those sample boxes were 36 packs or 39, but let's say like all but 2 packs were opened. Of all those cards that were open, they allowed their employees to pick their favorite card. And so those will not be included in the subscription deal, but up to a certain point, for all the other Arthurian Legends sample cards that were not claimed by Team Covenant employees, they are including one of those cards at random with your Arthurian Legends subscription. And I think they said it was like 1 per customer. Up until they run out, right? So if they received more pre-order demand or subscription model demand for Arthurian Legends than they have sample cards, you might end up not getting a sample card from them. But those are from these packs. And we know everything that they pulled because they did it on stream. There was no Philosopher Stone. There was 1 Philosopher Stone that came to light, and through my consignment services, the owner of that card approached me and said, hey, I'd like to auction this through the Collector Arthouse auction system. And we auctioned that one, I think it was like April of last year or something like that. It was the largest sale ever in Sorcery. It sold for $16,500. And we only have evidence, for that matter, that the Philosopher Stones were in this print run. We have not yet discovered one in the Kickstarter print run. But, again, given that there might be 5 or fewer copies in the world ever printed in sample card form, that's not that surprising, right? We opened 8 packs of the 244. And there's this guy, Eric, in ARIC, Eric, on Discord, in the Collector Arthouse Discord, who is reaching out to folks who backed the Kickstarter. In the early bird, there was 700, was it 700 or 100? 100 early birds that got 1 sample pack, like this, or a German pack, depends where you were, right? And then there was 24 collector tier, they received 4 packs. 4 Avatar of the Realm tier, they received 12 packs. So that's how you get to 244 packs in total from the Kickstarter. So back to this, we have the 1 box from Team Covenant. There was 12 packs given to Red Zone Rogue, like this. No Void sticker. The Void sticker decision came later. Those 12 packs were opened by Red Zone Rogue. I forget if he did it himself or with Simon on the stream. I think it was by himself early on to showcase the game. And he... that was not a giveaway. He did a separate giveaway with some other like pre-con decks that Simon had that sponsored that event. But Red Zone Rogue was given 12 of these packs to open on his channel. And you go find his video out there. It has a lot of views. So we know all the cards that were in those packs. No Philosopher Stone discovered. Pretty interesting. And then, let me think here. Also, trying to think of the provenance of the Predestination. The Predestination... There were two copies of that. I was trying to think that versus the Spear of Destiny, because the Spear of Destiny I actually sold twice, as I recall. I think Red Zone Rogue pulled one of those, sold it to a guy, and then I sold it for him. And then I want to say maybe the buyer resold it. So the Spear of Destiny was a big, high-end, big deal sample card in the early days. There was also 2 Predestination cards discovered from the pre-Kickstarter era. So we know those can come from these packs. And I want to say there might have been one person, I think, floating around the Discords, or potentially it surfaced on eBay. Although I think the one seller is the guy that won my auction on eBay. So we know there was 2, maybe 3 copies of Predestination. 2 of those were from this pre-Kickstarter era. And then maybe or maybe not, I'm not sure. I can't completely validate, or I can't recall if I have definitive evidence that there was one of those in the Kickstarter packs. So Predestination, monster hit. Philo Stone, monster hit. Those are both like really big hits we're looking for here. There was also the unique counterspell. All the counter spells, you know, and several other cards that were not used in Alpha. I know there's like an Armageddon out there. There's a Flame Wave, which is an alternate art by Jussi Pelkis that was discovered, because, you know, the Alan Pollock Flame Wave was used in the core Alpha set. All right, so that's the provenance of these. I did find a guide that has a few of these. So you had one box, full box given to Team Covenant, sealed box. They opened it all on channel. Red Zone Rogue opened 12 boxes on channel. Simon and Eric gave away some cards, or some of these packs, or individual cards from these packs, as Eric was opening them in his office. I think he talked about that on YouTube a little bit. He was tempted to kind of like, and obviously these are made to test the quality of the printer that they were looking at to use for the Alpha printing. So Eric had an open box in his office. I think, you know, what happened with the remainder of that box is unknown. We know that some of them were given, I think either he kept those or he might have sent those to Simon, because somehow Simon ended up with a box. He showed it on the channel and various early YouTube streams, and he gave away some of these cards and some of these packs to some early influencers and people that helped with the game in different ways. All right. So that's what those are. I'm estimating maybe 2, maybe 3 booster boxes of these were printed for the purpose of testing the product, which is the fundamental purpose. And then this is pre-Kickstarter, mind you. 3 of these unmarked packs, pre-Kickstarter. 2 to 3 booster boxes of those. We know the provenance of 48 packs, the 36 from the box given to Team Covenant, the 12 given to Red Zone Rogue, and then various community members or influencers, early contributors to the project, they received like 1 pack or like singles from a few packs. All right. And now there's a few guys that I'm aware of that have some of these sealed packs. And they came to me and they're wanting like big money for it. A lot more than these. These packs are already selling for a few grand, right? So they're getting really hard to find and hard for me to acquire. But there is someone that wants to sell a couple of these. And if we do that, we're gonna have to have a like higher buy-in price point and call it like a high stakes sample break, because it could have the Philo. But again, like I don't want to like mislead anyone. I don't know definitively if there's a Philo stone in these packs potentially or not. Or if the bottom line is, like, we believe Eric did an early print, right? And then he did a Kickstarter print. We don't know if he changed the print files for the Kickstarter print for any reason. Maybe he wanted to limit the number of Philosopher Stone sample cards out in the wild and only have 1, 2, 3 of them in existence. Maybe he didn't really care about that, because that would goose the value of sample cards. There's been a lot of comments by Simon in the Discords about like how they don't really like endorse. I don't know if endorse is the right word. I'm kind of paraphrasing, but they don't recognize sample cards as the premium product for Sorcery. Obviously, it's in their best interest that the mainstream product be this top dog, right? So they endorse the Alpha product, the sealed product, and they try to like minimize sample cards a little bit. I feel like with some of the comments, right? So I don't think he would. Long story short, I don't think he would have removed Philo Stone from the print file just to like artificially eliminate it and make it like some super stonky valuable item in the history of Sorcery. So I believe it was likely in the print file for the Kickstarter packs, and it's just like a really hard card to find, which makes perfect sense. It's a unique. All uniques are extremely rare. All right. God damn. So there you have those. Then we had a couple interesting things. Did I sell a sealed silver pack? I think I auctioned a silver pack like this, unmarked. I want to say it sold for like $5,000 or something like that at the peak of sample cards about a year ago. And then there was these art packs that emerged, also pre-alpha era. And if you look at these, it says first edition test, right? If you look at the alpha packs now, look at this case. It's a nice case. All right, this one is upside down. It's not a curio. It's a regular pack. And it has the alpha symbol right here in the description. It doesn't say anything here at all, right? Now look at this. This first edition test. I opened this one. I think we did a break of this on the channel. It's hard to remember everything, guys. And then there is some text under here, and it's different, right? It says, Sorcery Contested Realm is a tactical TCG with iconic hand-painted art. Then, for Alpha, they changed that. They didn't say like first edition or anything like that. They just went to the alpha symbol. The alpha symbol was decided later, and they changed the narrative here, or the little like descriptor. It says an old school fantasy card game for players with a rich imagination, tactical nerve, and appreciation for hand painted art. All right, that's what an alpha pack looks like in a nice case. All right, so you got that. You got the first edition test. These are nearly extinction level. These are like not like dinosaurs, because dinosaurs are actually extinct. These are not technically extinct. I think they do exist, and I'll prove it to you. Right here, I'll prove it to you right here. I have one, sealed, unopened, my personal copy, first edition test. This was given to me by the company for some of my early efforts with the collectorarthouse.com website. I interviewed a ton of the artists and just did a lot to kind of showcase the game to the community through the website. I would say the website was like my first thing, and then I launched the Sorcery Contested Realm community group, and that was that's 3,400 people in there. So that's a real nice means to interact with the community and showcase the game. There's a lot of people in there talking about all different segments of the market too. There's players asking questions about gameplay. There's collectors and art enthusiasts like myself, and a lot of others like-minded people that are into like all the different aspects of enjoying a TCG. So it's really great. So this is a Grail item here. Why isn't that in a case? So this, I actually sent this to the manufacturer of this. And I sent him all SKUs. I sent them this. I sent them alpha loose packs. I sent them alpha sealed. I sent them pre-con decks, sealed and opened. Every SKU, guys. And all the beta stuff, too. And then they had cases custom made. Well, these they had existing for other games. And they fit beautifully for alpha, right? So we'll have those available. I'm going to do like a affiliate deal with them in a couple months once they get their beta things. So I sent them all the SKUs. They tested this. It didn't fit in the case. They didn't damage my pack, thank you. But it doesn't fit in there. That's why it's not encapsulated. So I rarely take this out. It's kind of like a special treat for today. I just wanted to show you guys this as I was talking about the provenance of these sample packs and the differences. And then I sent them all the SKUs, so they had them custom made to a millimeter specification, really tight, perfect fit. I got a couple prototypes on the shelf over here, and there's some in production coming for beta, so that'll be available. I'll probably have like a discount affiliate code for everybody, for the public, and then through my Patreon, I'll have a more aggressive discount, a steeper discount for paid Patreon members, which I try to like add value in different ways. I also, I bought about 500 booster boxes of beta and gave patrons a really good deal on that. I sold all that. So, yeah. All right. So there is the history. Here's a bunch of sample packs. Let's talk about these now. We have, let's see, UK, United Kingdom, 1, 2, 3. 3 of those left. These are all full of sample cards. These are sealed sample packs. 1, 2, 3 from the UK. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh, shit, I thought I had 8. All right, I got 7 left from the US. These are my packs from the Kickstarter pledge. And then, so I bought those from a guy. I bought 5 of those. We've already broken 2 of those. I bought 3 of these from a Canadian guy. And that Canadian guy, I also bought, what did I buy from this guy? I think I bought 2, was it 2, 3, or 4? I bought like some cases from him, guys. I can't remember anything anymore. It was over a year ago. I was doing alpha breaks on the channel. Like, I don't do like this whatnot shit and stuff like that. Like, I just do YouTube. YouTube isn't really my primary platform. I really just enjoy doing the lives because it's a lot of fun. The recorded content felt a little weird at times. And really, I'm just like so busy with the community group and the website and things like this, right? So I use YouTube for like live events, and to engage with the artists and do interviews and do fun stuff like that. So I also did some alpha breaks early on. When the first product was coming out, I thought it'd be really fun to do some breaks. I started buying, I think it was Canada got it first, right? So I was like, I need to have some product to open on the channel. and I didn't want to wait for like whenever the US was going to get it, so I bought it from the same Canadian guy that I got these packs from. One of those cases I opened on the channel. I think I was the first person ever on camera for Sorcery to pull the Alpha Philosopher Stone. It was an epic moment. I think it's like, well, until recently it was my most popular. I did like a little short. I did a video clip of it, and I did a video short on the YouTube channel as like 8,000 views or something. And then I did this one about the curios, and it spiked and got like 10,000 views. But yeah, that was a special moment. The Alpha Philo Stone, same guy, right? So we're gonna open one of these and test the luck of the Canadians. I got to keep these little separate, but we know because, all right. So the interesting thing here, these are not marked on the back either. So the Canada, did you know that Canada is part of North America? It turns out I'm a geographic moron. And my 9-year-old was schooling me on the different continents and what encompasses North America. So, North American packs, right? Maybe it's North American packs because Canadian packs are unmarked. Actually, no. The U.S. packs are marked. They have the sticker on the back. The Canadian packs, no sticker on the back. Only a void sticker on the front, right? So we're going to find out if there's G.I. Joes or Pokemon cards in here today. But we'll open one of the Canadian packs, and let's do a little shuffle-roo and randomize this. All right, so we got this. Look, who has a map in the chat here? It can school me on continents and North versus South America. Why would is Canada's America, I guess, right? It's all America, baby. North America. But we're segregating the Canadians. We're giving them no sticker on the back. And we're rating their country anyway because we're buying out their alpha boxes and their sample packs. All right, so this will be the one we open today for one of the breaks. And then the guys say, let's go back to the UK. We got stickers on the front, no stickers on the back. We're going to randomize those babies. And then, because we've had good luck with these. I think 2 weeks in a row we slammed, what was that? An ordinary counterspell. And one of the guys, he sold it for like around $1,000. You know, he crushed on that card. It's an ordinary, but it's like not an alpha. So we're going to open this too. We got Canada for buy-in for break 9. No. 8. 8 and 9 we're doing today. 8 will be Canada. We'll test the luck of the Canadians first, and then we'll go back to the UK for 9. Okay? And then these are the US packs. Who cares about the US? The standard US. Sharing North America with the Canadians. All right, that's a lot of packs, guys. All right, so we got some runway to do more of those. We'll talk about what country we'll do it from pack 10. Maybe the results here will influence like what you guys want to do with those. So what we got to do here, guys. All right, let me catch up on chat. How long? We've been talking for 32 minutes. Haven't done a damn thing. All right, Iceland is North America? I have no idea. I really don't know. I told you, I'm a moron. I memorized what I needed to in school decades ago, and then I forgot every damn thing. All right, so we have some. Look at all this. I'm gonna like frame these or something. You know, we got all the varieties. We could tell all the stories here on the channel. It's very rare. Iceland is Europe. Okay, it's very educational YouTube channel we got here. All right, so we're gonna present some screen. Let's do this here, guys. All right. Go entire screen. That way you can see my security updates, notifications. Keep tabs on my entire life. Open kimono here. All right, so we're going to go to the wheel of names. And now I need some names up in here. All right. So I usually prepare for these streams, but we'll just do it on the fly. No big deal. We got random bear facts. When I was printing him up, it was funny. It was random bear fact. I couldn't fit all the facts onto my one label maker. So I have random bear facts. I got Joey Carrasco. I don't think his name's even Joe, but if your name's Carrasco, it probably should be. We got Lourdes Falvo. And interesting thing there, you know, there's a Falvo's funeral home in upstate New York. And when I was growing up there as a kid, you know, if you got a butchered haircut, we'd say, hey, where'd you get that haircut? At Falvo's? It's a good old joke. So that's what I think about every time I think of our buddy Lourdes Falvo. Mr. Todd 72. Mill to Med. Mill. Oh, hang on. Mill to Med again. He has 2. TG. Oh, my God. TG has 2. 1, 2. Pacatus has 1. The Sky Show and Riconig. Oh, wait, hang on a second. The Sky Show, Riconig. What does that even mean? Riconig. Nig. He's got 2. Our guy Scump's got 1. Silly Draco. Dilly Draco. Silly Draco. Sil Draco. Silly Draco. And Kevmo. Alright, so that is 15 people. Shuffle, 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 shuffle. And then that's pack, let's just do this one time, because this is incredibly boring. It's an absolute disaster that I was ill-prepared. So replicated the same names. So we got to get rid of that. So that's going to be our sample pack 8 from Canada. Look at that. The Canadian 8. And now we have the UK. UK is part of Europe. In case you guys did not know that. We got Demon Sean. Because that's all the label maker can handle. Demon Knight Sean. We got Miltu Med again. Is in on this action. So some of these guys are like split me across the 2 continents. Right? The 2 continents. And let's spread the odds and see what happens. It's an interesting strategy. Because they could hit the exceptionals or unique elites from different parts of the world. 2 for Edwin. User 17. User 17. It's a good old-fashioned story of the auctions. User 17 was bidding on my auctions, and someone on Facebook says, who is this scammer? Who is bidding as User 17? No one has that name. That's not a real guy. You're a scumbag, Mike. Hey, go join the Collector Arthouse Discord. You'll see User 17 talking up in there all the time. Rhizomemics. Rhizomemics. Was that some anime shit? I don't understand these names. Rhizomemics. I think he said he was into audio stuff or something. I should have called him for Lifeline on that debacle we had to open the show. Loris Felvo. TG. Alright. Silly Draco. I'm COVID free, by the way. I don't have COVID. Just a little basic cold. I might be at the tail end of it, but I haven't been able to sleep in like a week, so you never know. These things linger with me. All right, 15. Shuffle, 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 shuffle. That will be pack 2 from the Union of Kingdom, and then we have Canada number 1. All right. So what are we going? We got Brexit. We got DOS.me again. Don't rub it in, nerd. All right, you should never jump into a conversation midstream. All right, so what we're gonna do here, guys? Yeah, I did work the label maker action, so we're primed for the break, and now we can actually start breaking stuff and stop bullshit. All right, so we're gonna need some card sleeves. You know how we do. Let's do some zoom. Let's crush the wheel for a minute. No. I said crush the wheel. There we go. All right. So we have how many people? 15 entries. All right, we're on. Like, I gotta make sure we're on the right wheel. All right, so this is the wheel of Canada, the Canadian wheel. Canada pack, right? So what do we say? We got a void sticker on the front. We got no sticker. We got no barcode sticker at all. So first, I'm going to inspect. I'm going to see if I get this open. How does one get a spot in this? So one thing, you're coming up in the chat is Facebook user. If you're not on YouTube, I cannot identify who you are. Although I think I can go into the Sorcery Contested Realm community group where this is being live streamed and find your name later. So what I do is I announce in the Collector Arthouse Discord. I create a channel. I got to be careful here, guys, because I want to like preserve these packs. The packs alone are stupid rare. So it's kind of like a nice piece of history in and of itself. And don't worry, this looks like a massacre, but there's a lot of give in these packs. See, I'll just use the tear strip a little bit. A little poke of the tear strip here. These Canada packs are ironclad. So I'll open up a channel on the Collector Arthouse Discord, And actually, you know what? Go to the... Look at this here. Look at this. What I'm going to do here... the first Facebook group I ever created was called Collector Arthouse. Right? So you go to the interwebs here in Facebook, and you go to Collector Arthouse, your group. The group. I have like a page. So I'm going to use this Collector Arthouse group to make announcements. Ken Force. Nice, man. All right, so this is where I'll announce breaks, right? Sample pack break 10 sold out already. All right, so you can comment here or you can DM me, Mike Servati, on Facebook. If you're not on Facebook, you just go to Collector Arthouse Discord, and you wait for it to launch. You go to Collector Arthouse, sample pack, break 10 orders. These are all the guys that bought in, the quantities, and then status. It's all paid up for 10. We're good to go for 10. I'm going to do a sample pack break 11 orders in the Collector Arthouse Discord. I think it's in the comments of this broadcast. So you can go to the comments, go to Linktree, Collector Arthouse. Such a freaking boomer, man. Look, here's all my stuff here. linktr.ee/Collector Arthouse. Just Google it. Linktree Collector Arthouse. You can find all my groups. The one I was just talking about was the Collector Arthouse Facebook group. I'm going to use that to announce the breaks. For people that are on Facebook and are not on Discord, you go to Collector Arthouse, boom, I'll announce it. You can DM me or you can comment there and claim the packs before they sell out. Or you can go to the Discord and claim it here in the channels I create. Or, just direct message me on any of those platforms. Whatever you want to do. And I'm also going to announce like a signature service I'm going to do probably like once I start doing cases and whatnot with the affiliate codes. Also my Patreon too. If you want to join the Patreon, you'll get additional perks and discounts for all types of good stuff. All right. Stop distracting me, guys. Let's focus here. I was digging into this pack. We got Cosmic Seeds, Sophie from the Cardboard Guide, The Alchemist Bench. Is that a change? That is Demon Knight Sean. Son of a bitch with these packs. Come on, man. Come on. It looks bad. All right, come on, man. Come on. I lift so I could open these packs. It's the only reason. No pride of physique. It's just for pack opening strength. Zero pride in physique. You don't need that. You don't need that if you're going to the LGS. If you're trying to live the digital life. Dude, I don't want to slice this. But I might have to. Because this is the most stubborn bastard I've ever dealt with on the channel. Alright, come on now. The glue on this... What the hell's going on in New Zealand with this glue? It's absolute bullshit. Actually, this is Chinese glue. Yeah, I forgot. It's not like Eric is sealing this himself. This is some hardcore China glue. I don't know. Maybe they outsource glue. Maybe they sent glue to the factory themselves. You know, Eric bought them cutting machines. Why not send them glue? All right. You need CFH's hand strength. CFH is like 76 years old. Wait, why is my mic muted? I've been DDoSed. I don't even know what that means. Is my audio still good? How's the audio? I saw like a mute warning. Are we good? As soon as I called him... Hang on a second. Audio. Yeah, we're good, right? Yeah, as soon as I called CFH76, I got a warning about being muted. That's the problem. These guys get a little older. They get a little up there in age, and they get a little... They learn a few old tricks, these old dogs. And they DDoS me. Alright, guys. Absolute bullshit here with this pack. Alright. It looks like... Alright, we have sorcery cards in here, baby. We have sorcery cards. We cleared the first hurdle. Who the hell's DMing me? Who's blowing up the Discord? Here you go. Canada. Unmarked Canada. Void sticker. No barcode. That means Canada. So that goes into the pile of dreams. And then what we got to do is sleeve these guys up. While I'm doing that, I'll look good audio. Thank you. Yep. I got an audio fine. It's good. Just a bit warbly. What do you mean it's warbly? One of my, what's going on with my Rode? Oh, it auto-adjusts my gain. I'm at 38 decibels of gain on this thing. Is that good? How's the audio level? The clarity should be good, too. I bought a new microphone to try to upgrade here. Started the show, it didn't even work at all. Did not even work. There's no way I'm going to remember those settings, too. So just plan on showing up at minute 20 next time. And you'll be entertained. Clear and hearable. I don't know what kind of endorsement hearable is. At least you could hear it. I guess there's something to be said about that. Mexico, USA, Canada for North America. You trying to tell me Mexico is part of North America? You trying to bamboozle me? I'm not buying that one. Maybe it is. Is it? You trying to bamboozle me, man? Who thinks Mexico is part of North America? Who thinks it's part of South America? Let's run a contest here. I think you might actually be right. And I'm just a moron. There's that little piece that connects to the north of South America. Or it's fairly close. NA is everything north of South America. That much I knew. That's right. Paul Cho's like, how did this guy graduate high school? Or elementary school, for that matter. I told you, my 9-year-old was schooling me on this shit. I only retain what I need to know. Like, why would I need to know anything about geography when I have maps and I have GPS? I've never gotten lost going to the mailbox, or to the office, or to the post office, or UPS. All the essentials are intact. All right, guys. There's that. Everyone's disappointed with my idiocy. All right, so we're going to shuffle this up and randomize. 3 sites again. Good observation. I wasn't even paying attention. So sites are pure gold. Is there any spots open, Mike? I'd like one if there's an opening. There isn't for this one, Mule Man, but there will be for... Is that James White? He's got James White on his icon. He's chilling with James White. Pack 10 also sold out. So I'm going to open Pack 11 because several people have already asked. I'll do it like after the broadcast here or something like that. And again, go to the Collector Arthouse Facebook group. Some of you guys don't know what that is. There's only like 500 some people in there. Close to 600 maybe. But there's 3,400 in the Sorcery group. I'm certainly way more active in the Sorcery community group. I'm in there every single day, mixing it up and posting things and commenting on things you guys are saying. By the way, if you want to have a discussion later, there was an interesting thread yesterday. I need like a tissue or something. There was an interesting thread yesterday where a guy was talking about Team Covenant and like how they're the only show in town that has endless supply of sorcery product while no other retailer has it. So I'm not so good at multitasking, and I got to juggle a wheel of names over here. So like maybe after the break, if you guys want to get into that discussion, we could do that. I was also thinking about maybe just doing like a I don't know if it's like a Q&A. It's just like an open like live event where we just talk about sorcery topics. I was considering doing a video series, but again, like I'm not really that into recorded content so much. I like doing lives. So I'll see if maybe I can schedule a live or just like be a little more efficient with these breaks, and we'll talk about different things. I'll DM you on Discord and pay for the next one if that's okay. Yes. Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, it looks like 11 is selling out quick. Funny thing is 10 sold out this morning. I almost considered opening 3 packs today, but my only concern, well, there's 2 concerns there. One, these streams are absurdly long as it is, like 2, sometimes 2.5 hours. And then secondly, I wanted to make sure all the guys that just bought into 10 would be able to tend if they chose to. So we will do 10. I'm going to try to schedule that for next week since it's already sold out. I don't want to make you guys wait too long. And then We'll probably do 11 that same day too, because there seems to be a lot of interest in that. 11 isn't open yet, is it? No, 11 is not open yet. But like I'm saying, I'll open it later today. All right, guys. That's probably good enough. I think we're well shuffled. So let's go back to the Wheel of Names. And let's do our first roll here. Here we go. At minute 50. 50 minutes in, we're finally getting into the break. It's pretty much standard protocol. And I didn't even show that much stuff today. I just showed like a bunch of sample packs and gave you some history. We could look at some things later, but we'll just talk about stuff. All right, shuffle, 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 shuffle. And first spin, here we go. Random upon random. And I have the Collector Arthouse website up so we can compare. Rick, did I even spell that? There's no way that's how that guy spells his name. Rick Nonig? Let me check the, what is this? Sample pack break 8? No, I butchered that. It's Rick Koenig. Rick Koenig. Keep it up. There's no N. RCK Onig is what that should be. All right, let's find them here. Rick Onig. I got the label right. I did that good. All right. So the label's good to go. Let's take a look at what this baby is. Get out of here with that. Rick Koenig. Label maker on point. Top card off the pile. Good luck. Here we go. Ogre Goons. A classic artwork by Jeff Menges that screams 1990s. Right? So this is a really cool one. Jeff recently had this original sketch available at the IX Art Show in Reading, Pennsylvania in October. There'll be another one next October. A lot of the Sorcery artists will be there. It's going to be really excited. This is an awesome Jeff Menges artwork. So let's go, baby. Was that after I showed it? Let me know if you're happy with the hit. Oh, wait, hang on a second. Let me pull your name off the wheel of name, too, before I forget. And then let's go back here. And let's do a little compare. Go to collectorarthouse.com, sorcery cards. You do it two ways, guys. You got all this drop down. Looks a little obscure to my screen. Or you can just click on it at the parent level and see all these shiny, happy artist faces. And then you go to good old Jeff Menges here. Jeff Menges, Ogre Goons, also known as Jeff Menges at Flight 2 Games in Albany, New York. Check him out. Jeff Menges. All right, the Ogre Goons. It's an ordinary. All right, so 3 to cast, no change there. 3 power level on the alpha card. Do you guys want to see the? You guys know what the alpha does, right? Let me put the. How should I do this? Let me know if you'd rather see the sample card while I tell you the differences, or the website with the alpha. Let's take a look at the sample card and see what change we notice. We got max zoom here too. There we go. That's a little better. All right. So the Ogre Goons is 3 to cast, and then the 1 threshold, that's still the same. 3 power level on the alpha card was 4. So that was actually improved a bit. Or, no, it was nerfed. So it was more powerful in the sample cards, which is often the case, and then it gets nerfed a little bit for alpha. It says, these ordinary monsters are out of control. And I love that line, too. I remember that from when I was selling these sample cards at auction last year. What it says on alpha is ordinary ogres blunder about, and then okay, so I remember it, and the this has a hilarious flavor. I wish they would have kept this one, because the Ogre Goons was amazing as a sample card. I remember this was really popular when we auctioned it. It says these goons must attack an enemy minion if able, so they can't help but attack, because they're goons. And then in the new one, it doesn't say that at all. It's only flavor text, and it says grok grok me find rock. Maybe it's grok grok. That rhymes better. Grok grok, me find rock. What rock do? It sit there. What are you talking about? Come on now. That's like an inverted curio, the way they bastardized that. It's like an inverted curio. So the Ogre Goons in sample card form is a beautiful thing, in my opinion. I'm a fan of there's incredible flavor in that card. So, good job. Congrats to Rick Koenig. All right, back to the wheel. All right, we got wheel up. All right. Canadian wheel. Bit of a spin. More power than cost. Yeah. Yeah, that's also a difference, right? They kind of, all right, TG. First one for TG. He's got 2. All right, we got TG. Take 1 instance off the wheel. Big little. Oh, hang on a second. All right. TG's up. Oh, he gets the first Atlas card. Wow. Atlas card, banger. I predict an ordinary land card, which is good. You can't lose on an Atlas because there's a lot fewer of them. We only see like 2 to 3 per pack. Like you just said, as I was opening it up, there were 3, and here we go. The beautiful Simple Village, Andrea Modesti. Beautiful artwork. Now the Simple Village, I'm curious if the village changed at all. Let me go to cards by Andrea Modesti and Alpha. So it says Simple Village, ordinary site of fertile earth. Genesis, summon a 1-power foot soldier token here. All right, so I'm pretty certain that didn't change. Rustic Village, an ordinary site of fertility. That's what the Alpha says. They used to say an ordinary site of fertile earth. Interesting. Oh, that actually did change. You may pay 1 to summon a foot soldier token here in the Alpha version. So, otherwise, it's just summon a 1-power foot soldier token here. You may pay 1. I don't know. Maybe it's semantics. Wait, maybe no. I'm sorry. This is Simple Village. Did I say rustic? This is actually Simple Village. So Simple Village, it says an ordinary site of fecundity. It is a banger artwork, no doubt about that. So it says an ordinary site of fertile earth. That's the big change, the type line text. Beautiful earth site. TG. I should have bought that artwork. I should have just bought all his lands. I got one of them. I own Humble Village. There were some guys in official Discord saying, hey, I found, and I think he also posted it in the Sorcery community group on Facebook, saying that it was inverted. He had a foil, and then it was upside down on the reverse full art side. I was wondering if that was a curio, but then someone else came forward and said it's not just that card. So it seems to be a print error by all accounts. All right, back to the wheel. Fecundity. An ordinary site of fecundity. Why? I don't know. Fertile Earth would have been alright. Would have been just fine. Fecundity is a funny word, though. We might have to go dictionary that one later. Silly Draco. While we're looking at the world map. Trying to get up to a certain baseline level of respectability. Alright, guys. Why do I keep doing that? Silly Draco has 1 in this pack and 1 in the next pack. Right off the top. Bridge Troll. So this became the infamous curio in Alpha, where Eric trolled everybody, and on the back it said Sorcery in Eric's Curio game. This says an Eric's Curiosa game, so no curio action. Imagine if they had a curio on the sample packs. The curio concept came later, I think. That was something they announced as like a stretch goal in the Kickstarter, so that might have been conceived after sample packs were printed. So you have a sample. This is kind of interesting because people like to collect all variants. So if you are a Bridge Troll enthusiast, you could have the sample pack, the alpha, the beta, non-foil, foil, and the freaking curio. And let's see what the differences are here for Bridge Troll. So Vasily Ermolayev is an extremely popular artist, loved by all fans and the artists themselves, I find, whenever people post this stuff. Wow, so look how cheap this was to cast. 1 in the threshold. It was 4 in the 1 water before, and it went from 4 power level to 3. So this got absolutely mega nerfed. It was cheap as shit to cast, and it had huge power level. This would have been an unbelievable OP card, right? Am I right? I know how to play this game. Come on. So it was an ordinary also, and it became an exceptional. It says an exceptional troll accosts the incautious. Accost, all right. And on, oh, this is interesting. An ordinary monster vexed by all who dare. Solid. Immobile. Who's that tripping over my bridge, is what the flavor text says. And now it says, oi. Who's a tripping over me bridge? Who's a tripping over my bridge? Who's a tripping over my bridge? is the new flavor text. Whenever an enemy attacks Bridge Troll, they must spend all of their remaining mana to give to you on your next turn. That's a mouthful. Simply said in mobile before. Radical change on this card. Silly Draco. Not bad, man. That's actually very interesting. Why is this troll Irish? I have no idea. That's what it says. Look at the alpha version of this card. Tell me I'm clicking on the wrong monitor here. Like a moron. You can't even see it. What it says is, oi, who's the triple ornament bridge? That's what it says, right? I think that's how you would pronounce such a thing. Silly Draco. All right. Draco's out on this one. You got the exceptional, tremendous amount of change on that card. That's what's cool about the sample cards. Very cool pull, honestly, says Cosmic. All right, Mr. Todd, 72. Mr. Todd, I thought he had 2 in this one, but it looks like I guess he just had the 1. All right. Maybe I'm just remembering from a prior break. All right, so he's coming off the wheel. Looks like you got a spell card off the top of the pile. And let's get into it. Kids are running wild downstairs. Running wild. Oh, Quarrelsome Kobolds. So it's kind of funny because as we were looking at Ogre Goons, it kind of reminded me of Quarrelsome Kobolds, right? So the Ogre Goons in the sample card version had helplessly could not do anything but attack other goons or humans or whatever. Mike dated his high school teachers to graduate. You gotta do what you gotta do, boys. Hot for teacher. All right. I told you, I memorized what I needed to and then I dumped it all. Input, output. Onto sorcery. It's a matter of survival. Quarrelsome Kobolds. The name stayed the same. It was 4 to cast, so that actually improved, but the power level got nerfed. So it's now 3 to cast and 2 power level. This card is I used this card. When I played the game, this guy was a menace. And he was my menace. He was doing work for me. Just smashing everybody. It was freaking awesome. Alright, Exceptional Monsters raise a ruckus here, says the sample card. And now Exceptional Goblins raise a ruckus. So it went from monsters to these guys are now goblins. Everybody loves a good goblin. Especially the Goblin King. Will Larson, MTG. I don't know if you guys know that guy. Alright, Exceptional Monsters raise a ruckus here. Still an exceptional. At the end of your turn, these kobolds must deal 3 damage to a nearby minion. Alright, so didn't that change? At the end of your turn, Quarrelsome Kobolds strike themselves or another target adjacent minion. Yeah, so these guys used to pop off 3 damage, which is pretty damn strong. That got reduced to 2 damage. You could tell by the toughness level in the upper right. And then the flavor text says, but he started it, the kobold who started it. But he started it. And then the quote is credited to the kobold who started it. And I guess on Alpha they simplified that a little bit. It simply says he started it, and then it's credited to the one that started it. Because Goblin would be too much. It would take up too much space, and Eric can't have that. Perfectionist. So the Quarrelsome Kobolds by Alan Pollock, that art concept was inspired by the brawl that broke out in British Parliament. There's some hilarious YouTube videos. If you guys want to go look into that. It's a bunch of like old guys throwing haymakers at each other. That is the origin and the concept of that artwork. So that's a cool, flavorful piece of history. All right, back to the wheel. See if we survive this thing. I'm getting hungry. Getting a little hungry. TG. TGIS. Saturday. Thank goodness it is Saturday. Get to try to sleep one more time before we go back to work. All right, off the wheel goes TG. Back to the screen. Top of the pile. Kevmo just showing up. Missing everything. I don't think we've pulled him yet. All right, here we go. The Petrosian Cavalry. All right, so we have another Ordinary as a sample card. Another beautiful Andrea Modesti artwork. So I'm going to Andrea's page. Petrosian Cavalry. Name stays the same. 3 to cast. That got more expensive with 4, although it went from 2 threshold to 1. And the power level stayed the same at 3. Ordinary undead emerge from below. That's pretty slick. I like that, undead. Now it says ordinary mortals charge into battle. That actually makes more sense. So you can't blame that one. And now on alpha, it simply says charge, right? And then there's a flavor text. We can compare that in a moment. So the card says in the sample card version, and the color composition is quite different here, actually, from the alpha version. I'm noticing this sample card, unless it's just how it appears digitally on the website. Take a look at this, guys. You see how dark? There's like great color contrast between this bottom surface here, and it's kind of obscured by the text box. You can't really tell. And then the sand that the Petrosian Cavalry is marching on. So, oh, you got 3 of these? Yeah, you could do a trade maybe, TG. But like if you go to the website here, keep this in your mind. How light the sand is. It's actually fairly dark, but there's heavy contrast from this in the forefront, right? And now if you go to the website, it actually looks pretty washed out and a little more continuous. I wonder if this was by design, you know? It kind of flows together. I don't know. It looks nice on the sample card, I think. All right, so anyway, it just says charge in alpha. In the sample card, it says this cavalry may move / attack right away when summoned. Which is what charge does. All you need to do is say charge, right? So they streamlined and simplified that in the rules. And then the flavor text, left justified, got changed to centered. A little cleanup. It says swift steeds and swifter swords. This is a microphone sound check for clarification. Swift steeds and swifter swords. The tide of battle has turned. All right? Now, in alpha, it says, by their swift steeds and swifter swords, the tides of many a battle has turned. Freaking tongue twisters. Beating up on the sick guy. Absolute savage. All right, so they streamlined it, because all you really need to say on this card is charge. And it's a done deal. You charge in, you come into play, you smack some people around. Bingo, bango. Done. All right, another spin. We got 10 people left. Let's make sure we got 10 cards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Glorious. Beautiful day. Pacatus. Pacatus had 1 in this slot. Kids are going nuts. Wife's yelling. We're on borrowed time here, guys. I wonder if they got a friend in the house. Oh, damn. Pacatus hits the Atlas card. So there was 3 Atlas in these packs we saw when I first opened it. And this is number 2 of the 3. Ooh, Shifting Sands. How about it, guys? A curio issue in the beta precons. So you have, this is interesting now, because people are going to want to collect this because it's a curio. So you have the sample card with the copyright symbol, as it should be. And it looks like it's coming back for Arthurian Legends. Good call. Nicely done, Eric. Real nice. Art, copyright, Vasily Ermolev. You go to the precons, you try to remove the copyright symbol. Ain't happening. Ain't happening. You missed it. So it's on the precons. Then you go to alpha or beta? Beta, right? Has a throwback to the mistake for the Shifting Sands and the Spear of Destiny. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. A troll job meme on the company's own internal mistake. You can't make this up. You can't make it up. Vasily Ermolev. Yeah, it's Mike's favorite curio, says this guy's show. This is like rock bottom curio concept, in my opinion. Spear of Destiny, at least, is a cool, iconic card. This is no offense to Vasily. It's beautiful artwork. Very interesting. And Kaio did a version, too. So maybe we'll see that in revised, guys. I still say there's going to be a revised. Shifting Sands, an exceptional sight of furious speed. And now in alpha, it says an exceptional sight of unsettled animosity. Genesis, Jesus, this is a mouthful. Until end of turn, minions summoned nearby can move and attack right away. Now it simply says reactivate the Genesis abilities of your nearby deserts. So quite a bit of change here. If you are a Shifting Sands guy, you got all the Shifting Sands you can handle. You got every symbol variant. You got a regular card. You got a foil card. You got a sample card. You got a curio card. Congratulations. Oh, shit. We got company. We got company. Sorry. What's he doing? All right, go talk. All right, we're good. We're good. All right. Freaking curio. Shifting Sands curio. Unbelievable. 9 to go. Let's roll. Let's roll. The life's losing control. We still got a whole pack to do. It's going to take me 5 minutes just to break the seal on that pack. Sky Show. Sky Show. All right. Sky Show has 1 in the Canada pack. Maybe we should pick up the pace a little bit. All right. Sky Show. Remove from the wheel. Back to the camera view. Right off the top, we got another spell. Let's go, says Sky Show. Scenthounds. Iconic card. Everybody loves the Scenthounds. This, interesting fact here. This is the first artwork that Eric ever revealed for Sorcery Contested Realm. If you go back through the archives, you look at the Sorcery page on Facebook, you look in the official Discord, it was the Scenthounds that he was featuring. And it was also the first where he started talking about the full art concept. So it's beautiful. He showed like a mock-up of the card in the early days, and then the full art card. Absolutely amazing artwork by Andrea Modesti. And could we buy it now? Eric bought it himself. I'd love to own this one. I would. But it is off the market, my friends. So, the Scenthounds. That Eric cherry picked some of the greats. So would I, if I was creating the game and commissioning from the legends. Hey, Scenthounds. I need a protein bar or something. All right, 2 to cast, 2 power level. It was 3 and went to 2. This is a common theme we're seeing now, where they're kind of nerfed a little bit, went from 3 to 2. Ordinary beast with extraordinary sniffers. That did not change. Nearby enemy stealth is negated. Nearby enemies permanently lose stealth. All right. So that was changed a bit for alpha. And now you have this freaking absurd flavor text. God, do I really have to read this? Fine. All right. For the upwardly mobile of the Midland Court, accolades in the royal hunt of the mist were as treasured as any wartime achievement. For the upwardly mobile of the Midland Court, accolades in the royal hunt of the mist were as treasured as any wartime achievement. No change. It looks like they changed the width of the text in the text box to accommodate the change to the card mechanic. So it's just kind of like aesthetics, is what I would say. Otherwise, the card is comparable. If you look at, it did get nerfed, right? It went from 3 power level to 2. And if you look at the website, you see the color tone difference a little bit too. It's a little more, richer color palette, I would say. Maybe a little darker on the sample card than the alpha card. Sky Show. Not bad, buddy. Sky Show is pretty solid. Get it. Get it, Sky. Philo. Says Silly Draco. All right, guys. Let's go back to the wheel. We got 8 left. Almost halfway through the first pack in an hour and 15 minutes. Got to switch screen here. Here we go. Spell off the top. Men of Lang. A great one by Drew Tucker. So this is the one that he did the maquettes of. He did these little clay structured figures to come up with the artwork concept and really capture the stature of these guys, the posture and the different details of the expressions they're making. It's a pretty amazing and hilarious artwork. I can't remember if he sold this one or not, but if we take a look at the differences here, Men of Lang, Drew Tucker, Drew Tucker, Men of Lang. All right. 2 to cast, 2 power level, no change. Ordinary Beast, Bleat in Discord. That's what it says on Alpha. It says Ordinary Mortal Beast bleeding in Discord. Bleating. Instead of like the action verb of bleat, they're bleating. Whenever these men deal damage directly to an avatar, that player discards a card at random. Oh, damn. That is pretty nasty. That's a good... Is this a good card in the game? It seems pretty powerful. Like, making them discard cards is pretty... seems like a pain in the ass. Whenever Men of Lang strike an avatar, that avatar discards a random card. Alright, so it's just a wording change with similar type concept. Who did we roll for that one? Was that Kevmel? No. It was... who did we roll on that one? Someone remind me. I might have forgot to take the sleeve off the pile. Mike, who is Men of Lang for? That's I'm so hungry, I'm losing it. That's right. Who was that for? I didn't roll? Oh, is that right? I didn't roll. That would explain it. All right, let's roll. Jesus. I need a protein bar, guys. Who's going to feed me? All right, so whoever, we got to roll, and we'll see who gets the Men of Lang. I thought it was Silly Draco for some reason. Did you get the last one? You got the Sunhounds, right? Oh, no, Sky Show. See, I'm all messed up. All right, it's Rick Nonig, which is really Rick Honig. So I messed that up. A little anticlimactic. I apologize to Rick Honig. Men of Lang. Gotta roll, bro. Yeah, I gotta roll, man. I usually bring a protein bar. But one time I had a bite of a protein bar, and the guy says, "You hungry?" I was like, "Yeah, I am hungry, man." I got 2 to 3 hour streams every time. Sometimes 4 hours. Speaking of which, I think I'm going to run out of capacity on StreamYard. Could be a problem. All right, let's roll. And then we'll get into the next one. Looks like it's going to be another spellbook card. Kevmo's here, so now the stream is legit. Miltu Med. Miltu Med is 2. First. All right, so we're going to remove him. Garage door is opening. It's a good sign. It's the kid. It was the kid. The kid ran in, distracted me. You can't blame me for this. All right, let's do this. Miltu Med. Canada pack. We still have to hit the Exceptionals and Elite Unique. Scroll Curator. How about that one, baby? That is a monster. The Unique, one of the best cards in the game. Change to browse. Huge change. Monster card. And it's an exceptional rarity. That is the glory of sample packs. Even at the exceptional rarities, you can have a huge, huge hit, right? So this becomes a Unique. This card was a monster when we auctioned it last year on the Collector Arthouse auctions in both the community group and the Collector Arthouse Discord. So Scroll Curator, one of the very best cards by Elvira Palakowska. Probably that and Infiltrate are both big ones. Cloud City's been very popular lately. Maybe I'll show her artist proofs later. But the Scroll Curator becomes Browse. It goes from Exceptional, a huge leap, to Unique. And it costs 1 and 3 threshold to cast. It's not, notice it's a spellcaster on this card, right? So this actually got changed to an artifact. You know, it had 1 power level. It was like it was a spellcaster. It was a minion, right? Now, it's an artifact. Unique magic to probe the possible. An exceptional mortal hits the high spots. Hits the high spots. Spellcaster, Genesis. Look at the top 7 cards of your spellbook. Put 1 of those cards on the top and the rest on the bottom. Now, look at the next 7 spells. Put 1 in your hand and the rest in the bottom of your spellbook in any order. All right. So you used to put 1 of those cards on the top and the rest at the bottom in any order, all right? So we clarified a little bit. Miltu Med. Dude, that is a monster hit. I think that is a big-time card, and I have an awesome AP to go with it. Yeah, that is karma, buddy. That's awesome. Congratulations on that hit. That was big. And I even remembered to roll the wheel. Who's text messaging me? Hang on a second here, guys. What do you got here? Oh, it's my cousin. Ravens are benching Lamar. Seems like the Bills are going to need to definitely win tomorrow. Some interesting developments. What do you got? Wait, Milton Med? Oh, he posted. Yeah. Yeah, we got Milton Med posting it in the Discord. All right, I got to focus here. Should I request a protein bar? It's risky. I don't know if I want people coming in the room. All right. 6 left. And we pulled 6 left, guys. And we pulled 1 exceptional. We should have 2 exceptionals to go, I believe. Keep me honest here in the chat. Sometimes I get a little flustered. We got kids running in here. We got noise. We got garage doors opening. We got no protein bars. So 6 left. We're going to spin the wheel. We're going to look at this top card. We should have 2 exceptionals left. And we should still have the elite/unique slot left. Because that was an exceptional in the sample pack. And it became a unique in alpha. All right, so a little spinny spin. Shifting Sands was another exceptional. Ah, yeah, okay. All right. There's also a bullshit card. Who's calling me from Washington, D.C.? Random Bear Facts. Bullshit curio. Who said that? Who said that? That's disrespectful. It's a great curio, guys. Watch your mouth. Remove. Freaking. All right. 1 left. 1 exceptional, 1 elite unique. Right off the top. Give me some focus. Hurricane. Yeah, this is a nice one, guys. I think we pulled this in one of the recent breaks, right? The Hurricane. It's real nice. Becomes Stormy Seas in alpha. One of Eric's favorite artists, as evidenced by the 25 commissions he got for alpha. The most of any alpha artist, Mr. Vincent Pompetti. Had a couple great sales recently of some of his original artwork, The Ruler of Thol, and another one that we worked out with a collector. The Hurricane, and I'll have a few more coming to auction. All right? So the Hurricane becomes Stormy Seas, 5 to cast, 1 water threshold. It goes from Hurricane to Stormy Seas. The artwork's nice. It keeps catching my eye and distracting me. Ordinary magic with devastating consequences becomes exceptional magic of maritime furor. Furor. All right. Submerge all minions on water sites. So that changed to submerge all minions and artifacts occupying target water site. All right. Now we have a big flavor text change. It says ambitious and sundered. Sundered? Sundered. What? Who talks like this? I think it's Nick Reynolds, man. Very well read, you know? Using these big words. Ambitious are sundered. No, ambitions are sundered in the storms of fate. That's actually pretty nice. I like that. It's short and sweet. It has the word sundered in it. You know, it's like an everyday word. You know, sundered. You know, I just got done sundering. Ambitions are sundered in the storms of fate. You know, I was out fishing and I got sundered in the storms of fate. It's something we hear frequently and we get to appreciate. Yeah, sundered. That's what I said, Mil2Med. Sundered. All right, so then they changed it. Sundered wasn't good enough for these people. So they changed it to the sea is angry today, my friends. Hike and hold, men fly, bring dew astern Neptune's belly. Astern. Nonsense. Hurricane. You didn't have to change a thing. Hurricane was epic. That is a great artwork. So much action, so much movement in the waves, the way that boat's getting rocked. Echo. It's fixed already? I didn't even do anything. I was just talking. I'm getting echo? Sundered. You must have been confused by sundered. No way there's echo. I think it's how close and far he gets from the mic. Yeah. Could be. In and out. I could just look this way the whole time, right? But what fun would that be? I could reposition the mic. It's probably the thing to do. Great card. Hurricane. Kevmo. Finally shows up. Thanks for popping in, Kevmo. I guess I should have showed you the wheel spin, huh? Look, Kevmo. Cannot tell a lie. My bad. All right, back to the live action. Too much juggling to do. So Kevmo from the top. When I get close, it echoes. I could move it back, but should I move it back a little? Look at this thing. Look at this thing. It's a nice piece. I don't know if I need this mouth guard. Does that mouth guard look goofy? I could live without a mouth guard. All right. Let's focus. Kevmo. It's the NyQuil, baby. Snow Leopard. Beautiful artwork by Lindsay Crumette. I could have bought the... I know who owns the Snow Leopard. Let me know if there's interest in the Snow Leopard, because I know the owner of it. He's thinking about bringing a painting to auction. We got a list of paintings. It's the same guy that I worked with to offer the grapple shot. He has a nice little collection there. And I've been selling alpha cases for him, and he has the Snow Leopard. I could have had the Snow Leopard, but I was a moron, and I passed on it. Never pass on a painting opportunity, guys. If something resonates with you and you love it, just freaking buy the thing. Find a way, because you will regret it forever. Even if you own a bunch. It's never enough. All right, the Snow Leopard. Let's get serious. Lindsay, it's probably Crummet, to be honest, but I say Crumette. I should ask her someday. I never asked her. Snow Leopard, and it's an artist I work with too, for the artist proofs. All right, an ordinary beast prowls the ice-clad peaks. That was changed to an ordinary beast prowls powdery peaks. All right, it's actually respectable. I'm not mad at that. Prowls the ice-clad peaks. Ice-clad peaks. That's hard to say. Powdery peaks. That's nice. Prowls powdery peaks. Alliteration is what that is, I believe. Prowls is a tough word. I'm not wild about prowls, but it's something that a Snow Leopard would do. The powdery peaks. This is the leopard, my child. His temper's anything but mild. There's all these hyphenations in here. The leopard can't change his spots, so say the gal of the mountain top is why he is so wild. Ridiculous. This is the now we're going to alpha. We're progressing to alpha. This is the leopard, my child. His temper is anything but mild. Thank you. I don't need 10 hyphens in the flavor text. Sound like a moron trying to read this thing. So in the new one, you get a couple hyphens on the leopard, and it's attributed to A.M. Shaw and C. Beckwith. Sounds like a suit manufacturer in upstate New York. You know? If you want a well-manicured, tailored suit, go to A.M. Shaw and C. Beckwith. It's also a lawyer institution. You know? If you're hit with a lawsuit, just look up A.M. Shaw and C. Beckwith. All right. Fucking ridiculous. It's like a shifting sands curia. It's almost what it's like. 4 left to go in this pack. Discord blowing up. I got no tissues. I got no protein bars. But I got Loris Falvo. Haircut Parlor. Falvo's Funeral Home. Loris Falvo. Loris Falvo. Time to go get a tissue. All right, let's go, Loris. Oh, and then we got the Atlas site coming up next. Scavenging Fiend. All right, guys. We might have a history lesson story on this one. You hit the elite, right? First things first, this is the hit in the pack, straight out of Canada, the Scavenging Fiend by the incredible Dan Seagrave. So let's go have a look on the Collector Arthouse website. Dan Seagrave. Let's cough on my shirt a little bit. The Scavenging Fiend. All right. So it's still the Scavenging Fiend. Casting cost went from 4 to 2. Power level still 2. It's an elite in a sample pack. It's only an exceptional in alpha. So there's your big change. Pretty interesting. We had a lot of upgrades from exceptional to unique in many cases. I don't recall a lot of elite to uniques off the cuff, but this is interesting. It went from an elite to an exceptional. And it says an elite undead hunting for treasure. And that changed to an exceptional demon rummages refuse. You used to say a whole bunch of shit here, and now I get to read. This fiend, I like that a lot. This fiend may be summoned on any site with an abandoned relic. It may also tap to teleport to the site of an abandoned relic and pick it up. Now let's take a look. Simply, Genesis, conjure a broken artifact to this location. Look at that. Short and sweet. Exceptional. So that is the hit of the pack, the elite. That would be amazing with Spear of Destiny. Maybe dual sample now. We're going to have an Atlas card next. That's going to be pretty hot. So we still have some spice in this pack. We're going to spin the wheel. You should always spin first. Standard protocol. Oh, we still got a Carrasco. We got three left. Mill2 Med. Mill2 Med hit the Monster Scroll Curator earlier. Very nice. Mill2 Med. All right. So, feeling a little chapped up. Very hungry. Very, very hungry. All right, so you get the Atlas card. All right. Atlas card. Focus, baby. All right, here we go. 1, 2, 3. Oh, the Gothic Tower, Mikhail Nagy-Paul. Did you win the auction for the Gothic Tower Artist Proof that we did just a few days ago? No. This is the one that Lord of Itza won, right? Stole it. $400. Then like 5 guys right after it closes or within an hour or two are like, oh, I missed the close. You know, there were guys that bid earlier. I missed the close. And then Lord starts getting DMs saying like, let me buy that from you. So, yeah, this is a hot card. It's a beautiful artwork by Mikhail Nagy-Paul. He did these 3 towers based on real life monuments, so to speak, or like castles, towers throughout the world. I think at least like 2 of them were in the UK. And it's just beautiful artwork. You know, if you look at it on the internet, you'll see this like normal, like most of the images are normal day type scene. He darkens it up with his ominous sky and the dark clouds. The sun peeking through in the middle. It's a sign of hope. A beacon of hope over the tower, right? The Gothic Tower. So that is a classic. Obviously highly meta relevant. I'm going to pay the price for this one, guys. I thought I would be 100% by the end of the weekend. But I'm hungry and dehydrated. Gothic Tower, an ordinary sight of haunting wind. Did the audio get better or worse when I moved the microphone further away? I feel like I'm far away. An ordinary sight of haunting wind changed to an ordinary sight of rumination. Genesis, gain 1 mana until the end of the turn. And now Genesis, if this is the only Gothic Tower you control, gain 1 this turn. Oh, all right. So it's got to be the only Gothic Tower. So it actually kind of got nerfed a little bit. You could have had this. Nice double AP snipe. Sounds good now? All right, thanks, man. All right, Mill2 Med. Nice, dude. That's a nice one. Yeah, that's solid. It's good. Audio's good. Card's good. Any Atlas site, and the basic sites I think are great. They're great to own as sample cards because they're highly meta relevant. All right, now let's actually show the wheel when we spin the wheel. And a couple snafus here. We're still getting the hang of it on sample pack break number 8. Still working through the protocol. Skemp waits an hour and a half to be the second to last guy to get a card in this. Pack number 8. All right, guys. Right off the top, we got through the Atlas cards. What do we have? 2 exceptionals or 3? And we hit the elite, so we don't expect a unique in this pack. The Scavenging Fiends was a pretty interesting find. I haven't seen a lot of those. Here we go. Plume Pegasus. Beautiful artwork. Melissa Benson. Go to the... Let me show you something here, guys. Let me show you a little story about the Plume Pegasus. I might need an intermission. For a tissue at least. I don't know if I want to go all the way downstairs. Should I text for a protein bar? I don't know if I should call in reinforcements for a protein bar. But if we go to, let's take a look at Melissa Benson. Trying to be time efficient here. Undo the damage I caused in 90 minutes to get through 1 sample pack with the preamble we had. The plumed, it went from Plume Pegasus to Plumed Pegasus. So it's already been plumed, you know? It's not simply a plume. It's been plumed already. All right? In alpha. So it's been plumed. In sample, pre-alpha, we were still pluming it. But now it's been plumed for alpha. It costs 3. It has 3 power level. No change there. An ordinary beast soars high with pride. An ordinary beast of extraordinary extravagance. All this alliteration going on here. Airborne. All right. So in the sample card, it says, to see the Pegasus fly is to feel the spirit soar. And now we got a quote here. Whole lot of words up in here. Thereupon I could not breathe, but sighs were pardoned unto me. To see the Pegasus fly is to feel the spirit soar. That's all right. That's all right. I like that. That's a good change. That's solid. But simply in the past, to see the Pegasus fly is to feel the spirit soar. That's a nice one, guys. That's real nice. Like the initial flavor text for Predestination, which became known as Kythera Mechanism. And the new one on that is good too. I also heard that the sleep flavor text, the original one, was something to behold. You guys should research that. All right. Sorcery behind the art. Let's take a look. CollectorArthouse.com. You got these cards, right? They're clickable. You see? You got the hand, no hand. Pointer, hand. Pointer, hand. King of the Realm. Is this even being broadcast? Yes. All right. We're looking for Plume Pegasus, right? I did a story on this one. I think I did it. Yeah, I did do it here. Some of these were in my Patreon. The Plume Pegasus. The artwork here reminds you of Magic a little bit, right? In a way. So Melissa Benson did the Mesa Pegasus for Magic. Alpha. Right? Here's the Alpha Mesa Pegasus. Black border. And there's the original painting for it. Right? But she had this concept sketch of this Pegasus soaring here for the Mesa Pegasus. And here you have the the peacock type tail. You see it there in the sketch? You see how it was not used for Alpha? So the original art director, Jesper Merfors, asked her to change that. Right? So she changed it. And she said that this was a positive change. She actually liked the change. She liked the final result. This beautiful Mesa Pegasus. Amazing, iconic artwork. But 30 years later comes along Sorcery, and she harkens back to the early concept she had for Alpha Magic. And she gets to realize this in Sorcery. You see? You see how the sample card, the Alpha card, it resembles the old sketch she did for Magic back in the day. Very cool piece of history there. And this tells the story in Melissa's own words. And there's the original painting scan for the Plume Pegasus for Sorcery. Really awesome. Nice card, Scamp. That's a good hit that I would be happy with. And I'm not just saying that because I did him the break. Carrasco. Carrasco. It all lines up. We got Carrasco back. And we got the last card in the pack. So all's nice in the world. 15 cards, 15 people. Not 15 people. We had some people get to. All right, it is indeed Carrasco. Confirmed, removed. See ya. Peace out, Canada. We're done with Canada. We're about to move to the UK. But first, one of my favorite arts, Mike Pelly. Yeah, that is a beautiful artwork. Let's see if I get this off the mat. I did trim my fingernails. You should never go into a recorded event or a streamed event without... Oh, what is that? What is that? I was going to say well-manicured nails. But I had a little black speck on there. That's unfortunate. All right, here we go. Let's get serious. Oh, Incinerate. Another beautiful artwork. Lindsay Crumet. All right. Let me take a look here and see how this one evolved. So that's an ordinary cards. Lindsay. Incinerate. Man, 5 casting cost. That is significant. Ordinary magic in these draconic realms. I like that. Realms. That's pretty solid. And now it says ordinary magic of draconic conflagration. Conflagration. What a word. One of those everyday words we like to use. So it used to deal 5 splash damage. Deal 5 splash damage at target location near your spellcaster or dragon. Now it deals 4 damage to each other unit at target location near the caster or an allied dragon. All right, and we got a little flavor text action, and this one looks like it changed as well. On a sample card, of scale and smoke, of flight and flame, these ancient tracks are forged. Solid. Now it says, scale forged stoked, proud kite untamed, in flagrant flight unfurled. Absolutely absurd. Come on, guys. Come on, guys. Curio this one. Let's bring it back. Some of the original flavor text was really great, and I'm glad it was captured on these sample cards, so I don't have to say flinged, flanged, flanger, flagged, flirled, furled, unfurled. What is that? No one can even say that for one. No one's going to read that. It's too many words. It's too many Fs. It's too many FLs. It's just a little too much. All right, keep it simple. Let's think about this for Arthurian Legends if it's not too late. We haven't gone to print yet, to our knowledge. Let's just say simple things like of scale and smoke, of flight and flame, these ancient tracks are forged. Very nice. Very nice. No one has a problem with that. Scaleforge stoked, proud kite untamed, in flagrant flight unfurled. You see how I had to slow down? If you have to slow down just to articulate it, you got problems. You got big problems. You need to undo that edit. All right. Incinerate, Plume Pegasus, Gothic Tower, Scavenging Fiend, Snow Leopard, Hurricane. It's a nice one. I like that. The Scroll Curator. Arguably the hit of the pack, even though it's in the exceptional slot. The exceptionals are absolute bangers in sample packs. Men of Lang. Scent Hounds. Also very nice. Really epic artwork. Oh! One of the best curios in Sorcery Contested Realm. The Shifting Stance. Such rich history here. Beautiful. You could package that with a curio. You could probably get like 10 grand for that. No problem. No problem. Petrosian Cavalry. It's the best curio. I mean, it's going to be valuable. Quarrelsome Cabalds. Very flavorful. The Bridge Troll. That was fun analyzing that one. The Simple Village, which I called the Rustic Village more than once, like a moron. And we kicked it off with the Ogre Goons. Very nice pack. Very nice. Thank you, Canada. Oh, Canada. We raided Canada, and we pulled out the Scroll Curator. We took 3 sample packs from the pinnacles of Canada. Part of North America, in fact. We raided Canada for 3 packs. We came out with the Scroll Curator, and we put all Canadians on the bottom of the pile, and then they got everything last for Alpha. First in, last out, baby. First in for Alpha, last in, not quite. A little late for beta. No big deal. No big deal. The game is thriving. All right. I'm going to put that aside. That is pack 8. Now we have pack 9 from the Union of Kingdoms. GQSCR04 line SCR04. Barcode. Nothing on the back. Barcode on the front. GQSCR04 means United Kingdom. All right? United Kingdom, part of Europe, in case you didn't know. Just trying to help you out. And let's just get into it. I should probably open it first. Take a short break first. I could take a short break. Let me you know what? Let me see if I can order a protein bar. Oh, okay. I can't get distracted by messages. I'll be good. Let's just roll with it. Quick drink of water. All right, we got work to do. GQRSCR04. Let's see. Argo K. Okie up. Browse. Want to trade for a bridge troll? All right, so we're making deals. I do need a protein bar. Get a sandwich, my guy. I would love a Sammy. I'm gonna eat like a monster sandwich after this. Come on now, baby. Work with me here. Look at this here, guys. The tier strip ended up on the left side. It was on the right side of the other one. I really hate resorting to tier strip. It bothers me. We got a lot of give at the top. All right, come on, baby. Come on. Son of a bitch. Then I end up just creasing it. Then I tier strip it anyway. It's a real tragic thing here when you have to resort to a tier strip. No one likes a tier strip. All right, a little tier. I could bite it, but then I'd probably get someone sick. I'm mostly good. I'm just a little stuffed up. I actually feel all right. Other than the extreme malnourishment, starvation, and dehydration, I feel like $1,000,000. I gotta tell you. I got the new microphone. It worked after 15 minutes of goofing around. I had a solid gain. Where's my gain at? What's my gain at? The gain is at 38 dBs. Let's pop it up to 40. Let's elevate this one a bit. We're at 40 dBs of gain. We got the Rode. I think I tossed... What happened to my Rode sticker? I love Rode. I love Rode, is what the sticker says. Roads. Roads. I love Roads. But where we're going, we don't need roads. All right, we need some motivational support though to freaking open this pack. I'm within the inner plastic layer of this pack. I see it's double layered. So you see here, look at this here. You see the clear, and then you get to the silver coating. I think, let me take a look at this. You guys remember this? You remember this here? Look at this. Not the bubble wrap. This showed up in the Sorcery community group, and our dear friend sent this to me. And he pulled this. Yeah, this was alpha. This is an alpha pack. This came out of an alpha box, guys. Look at this. It's a pack that was in alpha that did not have that coating. Completely translucent. It's an error pack. It might be a curio pack. It could be. Shifting Sands is a curio. Why can't this be a curio pack? It's got the historical significance because this game just started as cardboard and plastic. And then it became a game with packs, with art on it. Curio pack, why not? And you can see like some remnants of what should be the top coating. So the coating was completely stripped, and you just have this thin plastic, and you have an alpha pack with no coating. Now, probably someone could replicate that. So, and that thing broke. So it's a little bit anomalous, but that's the way it was. So it's kind of interesting. And we're just going to keep it sealed and maybe decide to do something with it someday. But anyway, that's what's going on with our new our new sample pack here. Just out of here. It's an interesting basket I got over there. Interesting basket. There we go. Alright, yeah. I might need a protein bar at some point, if that's possible. Alright, I put in the order. we had a visitor. We had a visitor, guys. Yeah, maybe we'll look at some artist proofs later or something, if you guys want to, or just talk about stuff. I don't know. This is taking so long. People are probably like, just STFU, open the pack and let me go home. STFU. Let's see what's in the pack. Guy takes 2 hours to open 2 packs. Imagine if I did the 3rd pack today, sample pack 10. It's sold out. It's fully paid. It's ready to go. We do have sorcery cards in here. Good news. This just in. Sorcery cards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Only 1 Atlas card. See? You can get 1. Keep it up. You can get 1 from the UK. You could get 2. You could get 3. All right? So we got a new pack going. We need some sleevage. It's a searched pack, he says. The clear pack, he says, is a searched pack. I don't know what it is, guys. It came out of the box. He sent it to me. He just gave it to me. Very nice and generous. He said, maybe you want to open this up on the channel. You know, you'll know what to do, he says. Just do something. Do whatever you want to do with it. Very nice. All right. I would love that clear pack. We got interest in the clear pack. This always happens. I probably shouldn't show you the spellcraft cards, because then everybody wants to hit me up for spellcraft cards too. You might as well call them graveyard cards, because I take them to the grave with me, baby. Just like the paintings. Alright. What else is going on, guys? Kind of quiet in chat. I guess you just want to see the hits. When I'm sleeving up, I could actually pay attention to the chat a little bit. So, yeah, as I mentioned, the topic du jour, so to speak, has been the distribution model of funneling a shitload of product through Team Covenant, as it appears. Other retailers having a hard time getting it. Pros and cons of that level of accessibility, but it is causing some nice stabilization of the secondary market, it seems, because you could just go buy booster boxes all day at MSRP in large quantities. And, you know, the unfortunate thing is these retailers are having to buy at MSRP instead of their typical distribution cost, and then go mark it up and sell for $200, which is all right, you know, but, you know, then some people don't understand that that's what they have to do, and they think they're being shady and being a jerk off and gouging people. So it's unconventional, you know. If you expect things to be done the conventional way, then Sorcery ain't it for you, baby. Because they're going to do things differently, and some of it will be great, and some of it will probably be a little controversial or problematic. And every action has a reaction, an intended consequence, and unintended consequences. So nothing in life is perfect. There's pros and cons to everything, and consequences to every action. Every action is a reaction. It's like physics, right? It's like a physics thing. So, you know, they're going to experiment. They're going to do things their own way. Things are going to happen, and it's going to be interesting to see how it all plays out. So we're going to do some significant mixy-matchy randomization. Kevmo is in on this pack again, and his buddy Silly Draco, I believe. So some guys spread it over to 2 packs. They are doing the journey from Canada to the United Kingdom to mix it up. We got 15 cards to go. Brand new, fresh pack. This is the pack Mike pulls me a counterspell. Kevmo is looking for a counterspell. Was it ordinary counterspell or just any counterspell? I guess any counterspell is pretty epic because none of them are in alpha. And it's kind of interesting because I've been doing a pretty good job shuffling, by the way, too. We haven't been hitting like all the exceptionals in a series. So something's going right. I'm just getting lucky as hell, to be honest with that. It kind of sucks when you go like exceptional, elite, unique, exceptional, or whatever, and then it's all ordinaries. However, some of the ordinaries are very interesting, and we know like some of the exceptionals are really top dog, you know, which is great because there's 3 of them in each pack. All right, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. 15 cards, all of them sorcery cards. All sorcery cards, which is always good. Always a good way to start. And we're ready to go. Fingers crossed, Kevmo. All right. The wheel of names, 15 entries. All right, let's shuffle them up. Shuffle, 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 shuffle. And some spin action. I'm hoping for a Kalki Dragonettes. Let's go. I don't know if they were in the sample packs, but I can dream. Yeah, I'm not sure. I don't recall seeing... Oh, Ajax. Ajax had 1 entry right off the bat. He's like, thank God I can stop watching this bullshit and go eat my turkey sandwich and stop listening to this clown. Remove. Ajax. All right, I'm going to put that over there, get my system down. We got Ajax right off the top. Little zoomy zoom. Spellbook off the top. Here we go. Straight out of United Kingdom. Bridge Troll again. Interesting. So we just analyzed this one pretty significantly. The immobile was a significant change to the new one, as I recall. I think it went from 4 to 3 power level. So it got a little bit nerfed. Always a little more powerful. Oh, thank you. Oh. Thank you. I'm reloaded, baby. Whoa, whoa, I have a water bottle. I have water. Look at this. Look at this. All right. The Bridge Troll. Take a look at the Bridge Troll. Dried mangoes. How's the back of my head look? Fresh cut, baby. Fresh cut. All right. Good thing the card just sleeved up. That's good. Keeping it clean. Keeping it clean. Looks smooth. All right, back to the wheel, guys. We don't have to microanalyze the Bridge Trolls again, I think. It was a curio. Not the best curio, which is Shifting Sands. But, Bridge Trolls, probably the best curio in Alpha. If you had to rank curios, probably 3 trolls that were memes that have no historical relevance. That's a good curio. That's the best curio for sure. I'm all fired up on the sugar from the dried mangoes. User 17. We already hit the best curio, the freaking troll, meme troll bastards. So, it's all downhill from here. But anyway, we'll see. We'll just proceed anyway. User 17. Discord blowing up. Alright, guys. Spellbook. Alvaline Dryads. Elvira Palakowska. Very detailed artwork, per usual. How can we participate? So I'm going to open up a new channel in the Discord and then go to Collector Arthouse Facebook group. The group. Maybe I could do it on the page too, or just direct message me. Mike Servati, Collector Arthouse Mike on Discord, or Mike Servati on Facebook. All right. So beautiful artwork. Elvira is the way I say it. I'm not sure which is correct, to be honest. Shakarova, great artist. One of the first artists I started working with in Sorcery. I think it was like basically Elvira, Vincent Pompetti, and Severin Pinot. Were probably the first 3. And then several others since then, as you guys know. But she did do a artist proof of this one. She's doing artist proofs as she has time. I know she's chipping away at a few more, which is very exciting because she does absolutely beautiful, amazing work. All right. So this one went from 1 cost to 2. 1 power level stayed the same. It says Ordinary Mythic Women of the Woods. All right. Is this too high or too? This is good. Ordinary Mythic Women of the Woods. It changed to Ordinary Spirits of Sweet Succor. Succor. Ordinary Spirits of Sweet Succor. Again, it's with that SE alliteration. All the S's. Ordinary Mythic Women of the Woods. I like that. Women of the Woods. The sample cards have max flavor for sure. I'm big into those. All right. You have 1 more mana. Quite simple. You just have 1 more mana on the sample card. And now, Alvaline Dryads with the 2 little dots over the A. Alvaline Dryads provide 1. All right. Now, God, with the freaking... here we go. Here we go. I'm all over the place with this. The flavor text. How strange to greet this misty morn. A graceful parade of elusive blossom. These children of the wildwood, born of verdant force, a power so awesome. It's a lot, guys. That's a mouthful. And now on Alpha, you got about a freaking 100-word essay as well. It says, how fair to greet on misted morn, a daint parade of dew-kissed bloom, Now deep inspire. A bliss reborn of air faint laid? Did I actually say laid? With sweet perfume. Our ear faint laid with sweet perfume. I don't know, man. You lost me on these ones. But it's a beautiful work of art. Very nice. Very nicely done by Elvira. A lot going on here. A lot of detail. A few Easter eggs, too. Go to Elvira Shakarova's Instagram. Look for the Alvaline Dryads. And you could find the Easter eggs on that one. I won't spoil it. Do a little research. Go support Elvira. And look her up on Instagram. Start following her. She shows her artist proofs as she's making them there. And they're absolutely stunning every time. Every time incredible. One of the legends, emerging legends of sorcery. Elvira. All right. TG. TG for 2. From the United Kingdom. He's getting a lot of duplicates lately. I think he got the Petrosian Cavalry last time. How about that for recall? So he's got some extras of those. I think he's interested in the Snow Leopard. If you guys, one of you guys hit the Snow Leopard. So, you know, you guys can talk on the Discord or Facebook, whatever you got to do. And, or just let me know if you saw a card pulled today that you want to trade for or deal for. Sometimes the guys want to do a trade before I ship it out. I probably ship out on Monday. I try to do the breaks like on Saturday when I can. Get it all packed up. Get it right out to you. All right? So work some deals over the weekend if you'd like, and I'll accommodate whatever you want to do and get it shipped out to whoever. All right, TG. TG. First of 2. Oh, the Apprentice Wizard. Wow. That is a really nice hit. You know, this card, the freaking guys, the guys at Eric's Curios are always talking about the Apprentice Wizard. You know, as they're posted on their socials, you know, like I'm a wizard, I'm learning this and that, I'm evolving as a wizard. Looks like TG's happy with that one. So that is a beautiful artwork. Asi Haikala, man, he's really good, very original, brings a lot to the game. Let's take a look at Asi's page at Collector Arthouse. And 3 to cast, 1 power level, Apprentice Wizard. So it says an ordinary mortal, untrained in restraint. You know, I was just saying that they're training them up to be an adult, no longer an apprentice, but a seasoned master wizard. All right, an ordinary mortal, untrained in restraint. Now it says an ordinary mortal, new to power. So he's new. He's not quite untrained. He's actually in the act of being trained. That's what an apprentice means. So you can't call an apprentice untrained. That's an insult to the master. So this was a good change. An ordinary mortal, new to power, learning from the master, which is why he's an apprentice. Spellcaster, Genesis, draw a spell. Exactly the same, no change there. All right, so you got a little bit of typeline text change, which is actually very common in the sample card to alpha card evolution. And yeah, I think that's a great hit. The chat seems excited about it, so congratulations. And let's go back to the Wheel of Dreams. 12 left to go. Wife was just in the room throwing food at me from down the hall. She must have heard my hunger. Heard it through the walls. All right. Gambit 11. And Gambit, I think he has 2 on the wheel. Is that right? Yeah. You're on there twice. Got your top loader ready to go. Got all the water and food I can handle. I already took you off the wheel. Right on schedule, baby. Here we go. I wonder if the kids went to the neighbor's house. Seems so suspiciously quiet in here. Gotta tell you. All right, here we go. Whirling Blades. Epic artwork. Is Pelly still around? Pelly loves this card. The Whirling Blades. Brian Smith is exceptionally popular, right? I think this went from an ordinary to an exceptional. Let's see if I remember that correctly or if I'm just a moron. Brian Smith. Memory or moron? Here we go. We're playing a game of memory or moron. Hey! Look at that. How about them apples, guys? Exceptional magic. Who said I don't know how to play the game? I've played it. I've played it. That's how I remember. So it goes from 3 to 5, right? So it's more expensive to play. It's a vicious vortex of ordinary magic becomes a vicious vortex of exceptional magic. Oh, God. Look at all these. I got to have a drink. All these words I got to read. Look at all those words. It's cruel and unusual. There's a good story behind this one. All right. Target-friendly airborne minion moves up 2 steps in a cardinal direction and deals its attack damage to all enemies it whirls past. It's a pretty sick card. Whirling Blades. I love the flavorful effect of this one. An ally may take up to 2 steps and then strikes each enemy along their entire path. All right? You see that? So moves up 2 destructives. I like it. I like how it says to all enemies it whirls past. That is kind of flavorful. They got rid of the word whirls. Maybe it's just too much whirling. You already got the whirling blades. It's intuitively obvious that it's going to whirl its entire path. I don't know. I kind of liked it. Whirl. Whirls past. Maybe whirling isn't really a thing. I don't know if you can like whirl past something. I don't hear that often. Not like sundering. You know, I sunder every day, but it's not often that I whirl past people. All right, guys, look at this. Look at this here. I'm all fired up. I just had 2 dried mangoes. Shot out of a cannon. Sorcery behind the art. The Whirling Blades. I remember I talked to Brian Smith about this one. Let's see if I wrote an article on it or selfishly kept it to myself. Now, here's the article. Look at this. Look what happened here with Whirling Blades, right? Here's the artwork. Notice the artwork, right? Beautiful artwork by Brian. All these blades is whirling. Whirling everything in its path. The blue here is all a story. It's too many words. I can't read it. You can go read it later. But this is what I wanted to tell you about this piece of artwork from Brian. So that's all stuff that Brian told me. Verbatim. All right? In the article, behind the art. This is the original painting artwork. Kind of. Right? So this is what happened, guys. This is the final piece that was used for the card as shown here. So what happened was Brian painted this. Look over here. You see that big black line right there? That is because those are 2 different artboards. He painted the Whirling Blades all the way to the top of the medium, right? And then Eric had to fit this text box up top, right? And it would have like cut right through the guy's head. It would have at least chopped half his head off. So what he had to do is go get another piece of board, and he actually had to paint this extended piece up top. So he painted the original Whirling Blades up to that point with the blades cut off, and then he had to skillfully extend it with another piece of board and then scan it as one unified piece, right? So it's not like digitally changed. This is the beauty of traditional artwork. You know, you have to get creative. It's not as simple as just going onto the computer and, you know, deleting and altering things. He had to go get this extra piece, paint it, scan it, and you end up with this one singular beautiful image of the Whirling Blades that perfectly fits the card and the text box. All right, so you guys can go read up on that some more. I could drop this in chat. Let me just do that actually. There it is. If you want to look it up, yeah, it worked. All right. So there you go. There's the article. A lot of great stories there. CollectorArthouse.com. Right? All right, guys. Whirling Blades. Very nice. Good memory, Mike, though I won't forget you saying Browse was an artifact in main set now. What are you talking about? What are you talking about? I don't even understand the comment, actually. So I probably did say it. All right, 11. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. All right, we're still on schedule, baby. How about that one for Whirling Blades? That's a nice hit. Who hit that one? Gambit. Nice, man. whirling so fast he accidentally cut the canvas top off. That is the flavor and the magic of sorcery, traditional art. You just whirl your way right through the art. Mill 2 Med is on fire. He crushed in the last pack. So what do you have? 2 in the last pack, 1 in this pack? Ballin' hard, baby. All right. Off the wheel. A little piece of the action from the United Kingdom. Straight out of Europe. Mill 2 Med. Wow, you hit the only Atlas card in this pack. So you are destined to crush again. You can never lose with an Atlas card. You either get an extremely highly meta-relevant basic land card, or we hit the Maelstrom last week, didn't we? I think we hit the Maelstrom. And was it last week? It's probably 2 weeks ago. Before Christmas, right? Here we go. Oh, Mountain Pass. Exceptional Mountain Pass from Marta Molina. Beautiful. Now, Marta, I think she mailed me out some new artist proofs a few days ago, so they'll probably come maybe sometime next week. And I'm pretty sure there was a Mountain Pass in there. And I also have a repaint. So it's not the original painting, but it's a full-scale painting of... Was it? I'm pretty sure... No, it's not Mountain Pass, actually. I got mixed up. It's the Polar Explorers, right? Let me go to Marta's page here. I'm pretty sure... I think she did do a new rendition of Mountain Pass. So there will be an artist proof coming for that, just as a heads up. I need more mangoes. I feel like I'm low on mangoes. Yeah. The Polar Explorers. I have a full repaint of the Polar Explorers. I think there was someone that was somewhat interested in that. If that deal does not close, I may offer the Polar Explorers repaint with a Polar Explorers artist proof within the next 1 to 2 weeks. But the Mountain Pass. Let's talk about Mountain Pass. All right. It's an exceptional site of narrow access, and that's still the same in Alpha. In the sample card, only 1 ground minion at a time may occupy this site. In Alpha, minions can't enter this site on the ground if there's already a minion atop. All right. So, a little different flavor, a little different style of play. Now, interesting thing about Mountain Pass, Mill 2 Med. So you got this Mountain Pass from Marta. What I want to show you guys is an interesting piece of history from the website. All right. So let's switch over. You like this one, Cosmic? Something? No? So no basic in this pack? What does that even mean? No basic. Oh, no basic tower. Is that what you mean? No basic land? Yeah. Yeah, no basic. We got an exceptional land. That's actually a very, very rare hit. An exceptional Atlas card is impossibly rare. So you crush in this pack. All right, so to the website. I'm getting distracted. You go to Sorcery Art Gallery Alpha. If you click there, you see the greatest page on the internet. Not every single artwork, but a lot of them that I curated from all the different art. I was texting with Drew Tucker a few weeks ago, and he sent me all of his, I think it was all of his images, a lot of them. So I need to update this page. That reminds me, I got to go download those and upload them to the website here. All right, so main page, alpha. There's a few, this is not an alpha. So I got to clean this up a little bit. Most of these are the alpha. All right, and then I started parsing it out, and I have these sub-pages. You got what we know from Arthurian legends so far. Look at these freaking paintings. Unbelievable. Percival, epic. Sir Tristan. These are the chase cards for Arthurian legends in some capacity. We don't know if they're the only chase, but we know they are the chase. They're Elvira Shakarova. Beautiful, intricate gilding. She revealed that on my channel here. You can go find it in the a live interview I did with Elvira. So you got to go to the live tab when you go into YouTube. Stupid thing on YouTube. It really crushes your views because people never go to the live tab. But it's worth watching. Really interesting. We went through all of her paintings from Alpha. She talked about the art concept of those, and she revealed the original painting of this one. And then we ended up selling that one to a collector. But she's gonna have several nights, and this is one of them, and it's freaking amazing. Look at all the detail. These are very valuable paintings because there's multiple figures. That's usually something that is part of the valuation I almost said criteria, but like one of the factors that people use to value paintings, it tends to be the size, the intricacy, the amount of detail, the number of characters in the image. And it doesn't get much more complex than this, right? You have what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 figures in his head. So call it 7 humans in a head. Slave dragon or something. Or some kind of creature. Don't hold me to it. We don't know the full story yet. But you got multiple characters. You got all this detail. It's like I talked to Ed Bear Jr. about this. He said it's like a painting within a painting. It's like multiple paintings in one painting. And you got that as a central, and then you have all this intricate gilding. And what Eric says is he's going to have some special new like innovative foiling technique, which really replicates the gilding that Elvira did on a traditional medium here of the painting itself. So that is going to be super special. I think that's going to be huge for Arthurian Legends. It's really going to set Sorcery apart from other games in terms of their special like foil finishing. And that's going to be a big time card. There's going to be several more artworks of those. We'll probably auction those after Arthurian Legends comes out. So that was just really cool. So you have all these Arthurian Legends pieces. That wasn't my point. I got distracted, per usual. So you go here, you go to Sorcery, Art Gallery, and then the Art Gallery Unconfirmed. And what I wanted to show you here, which reminded me when I saw this Mountain Pass, is there was a Mountain Pass commissioned by Aranja Art, Raphael Aketch, right? And here it is. So we found the curio, and I think, do I have that one? I think I do. You know what? Do I have a beta? Oh, okay. Yeah. It's not unconfirmed because we have the beta curio, which I also discovered, from Aranja Art. But there's the Mountain Pass. See, you can't see the metadata there, or maybe I didn't name it that. I don't know. But you have a Mountain Pass that was commissioned from Marta using the game. You have a Mountain Pass from Aranja, Raphael Aketch, that has not been used yet in Sorcery. So my theory here is there's going to be a revised set. We're going to find a lot of these alternate arts, potentially, or they could be curios yet to come or yet to be discovered. You have the volcano here. This was a alternate art commission of Vesuvius, by Jesse Pulkus. You have this that could be potentially one of the rivers. You also have these 4 rivers. 1, 2, 3, 4. Beautiful, beautiful rivers, right? These were done by Marta Molina. So she was commissioned for a set of rivers, but we know there's a set of rivers that was done by Matt Thames that was used in Alpha. So again, speculative theory, these could be alternate arts. Maybe they'll be introduced in Arthurian Legends. Or maybe we'll have a revised set with these new beautiful works of art. Same names, different set. So will Arthurian Legends have new rivers? More rivers? Maybe. Will they have a lot of alternate art? So will be a mix of new Arthurian Legends themed lands and spell cards and new artwork for alpha cards and a way to introduce more of those alpha cards. It was a bit of a problem when the basic Atlas lands were pretty limited in alpha. When alpha first came out, you had to kind of have the precon decks really to have enough of those to constitute a deck, because you would open these boxes, the alpha booster boxes, and you weren't guaranteed to really get enough of the Atlas land cards to really have as many as you might want or need to constitute a deck. So that's one way to resolve it. Why not introduce some new lands of the rivers in Arthurian Legends, or revised, or whatever. This is a sample pack break. We should probably just get back to the pack. All right. 10 more to go. Where are my mangoes? I need some water. Back's locking up, baby. I'm a broken old man. Edwin for the win. Beautiful card, beyond amazing. Happy to see Ian Miller. What do you mean, Ian Miller? Where'd you see Ian Miller? Ian Miller here? Those dastardly villains, how dare they bully the poor innocent dragon. Mountain Pass. Cosmic likes it. Cosmic is having a good time, man. He likes a lot of these hits. Have you been in on a break, Cosmic? He seems to love this stuff. All right, guys. Edwin's first of 2. We got the Rode mic, baby. All right, here we go. Oh, you saw his art on the top of the art you showed on the website. Oh, I see. Okay. I'm way behind here. All right. The Brobdingnag Bullfrog. Yeah, we got a story about this one, boys and girls. We got some girls in the chat. Greg Gilmore. What's up, man? Is Greg Gilmore Edwin? Yeah, I forget these things. All right, Brobdingnag Bullfrog. Really cool card. The frogs, baby. You're gonna, if you're in the Discord, and I think you are, right? Yeah, you're definitely in the Discord. Edwin's in the Discord. You're gonna get hit up by our frog master for this one, for sure. An exceptional beast with giant appetite. The bullfrog swallows and carries the first minion it attacks in its belly until it leaves play. And we're gonna find out who is in the belly. Who could be in the belly? All right, so let's go to Sorcery Cards. Mikhail Nagy Paul, the goat of goats, the hero we don't deserve. Mikhail Nagy Paul. Amazing artist. Look at all the artistic diversity and variety of work he has done. There's nothing Mikhail cannot do. So 5 to cast becomes 3 to cast, 3 power level unchanged. Genesis, the Brobdingnag Bullfrog, swallows another target minion here. He carries it disabled in his belly until he leaves the realm. All right? So it's pretty similar. This is Edwin, right? Forgot to pull you off the pile, or I put you back on the pile. That's Edwin, yeah. All right, so nice hit for Edwin. Now, let's see what do you guys. Some of you guys know what Mikhail did with his first Bullfrog Artist Proof. Let me show you another little page here. You go to Collector's Corner, and then let me click on Collector's Corner. Oh yeah, so I have this, and you have this article. It's probably not organized well, you know. It's like amateur hour website design. Something better could be done with this. So the splash page, it's suboptimal. It probably should be a page that links to all this other great content that people probably don't know exists because I'm a moron. So Collector's Corner, you got alpha data set. So you got all the facts of pull rates and pops of the alpha set, right, in this table, right? So you go find that easily. You got art collections where you got all these paintings. These are just the paintings that I personally sold for the most part. I'm noticing a few exceptions here. Oh, no. This is different. This is just a mix of art that I started to curate. So I didn't sell all of these. I actually forgot about this page. Or I thought I had it hidden. There was a original painting gallery. Oh, that's a little duplicative. I should clean that up. These are all the paintings that I've sold through Collector Arthouse auctions or private sale, consignment deals, things like that, right? But anyway, that's not the point here. You got curio cards, all the alpha curio cards, all the beta with descriptions, sample cards. So we got tons of sample cards. But artist proof gallery, and this page is freaking amazing because you see all these amazing artist proofs. It's like seeing like a whole new set from the artist, all these new concepts. So incredible page, organized by artists. So you got all the Elvira artist proofs that she's done to date that have been sold. And then you keep going. All right, so it's alphabetical. So we're going to get past Marta here. Look at these freaking artist proofs by Marta. The Polar Explorers. Unbelievable. All right, Mikhail. The Tadpole Lotus. And here you have the Brobdingnag Bullfrog with old Eric standing out front, about to get swallowed, carried in the belly until it leaves the realm. Great one. And I forget if Dan bought this one, but look at how amazing this artwork is. All right, it's a sample pack break. We should probably open the sample pack. There is your little bullfrog story. 9 left. Let me make sure I didn't jack this up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Gambit. Gambit 11. Second one in the pack. We're at 2 hours and 23 minutes. Unfreaking believable. Breaking a lot of homes today. A lot of husbands and wives furious. Come back. Spend some time with the family, they say. Spend some time with your kids. Be a better person. Stop playing with the children's card game. Gambit 11. Second in the pack. Oh, Guile Sirens. Gorgeous artwork. Oh my god. I don't remember if I knew this was a sample card. I can't remember if I auctioned this one. I could go to the auction page I was just showing you guys. But wow, this is a beautiful, beautiful artwork. I think I actually sold this one. I sold this one early on for Elvira Shakarova. So I got to see this one in person. Man, she's so good. Just so incredible. Why did I sell it? Why did I sell it? I sold it for her. I never owned it personally. But I should have just bought it. You know? There's some of them you should just buy. But I never do that. You know, if they want to sell them, I sell them. But I just want to buy them all. All right. Guile Sirens, 3 to cast. 3 power. It was 2 power. Got buffed to 3. Exceptional mythics with 3 times the charm. So again, we dropped the mythics. And in alpha, it becomes exceptional merfolk. Croon, a captivating chorus. Submerge. All right. These sirens lure the closest enemy minion of your choice in a straight line of sight into moving closer to them if able. All right. At the start of your turn, force target nearby enemy minion to take a step toward Guile Sirens. Guile Sirens, man. What a freaking amazing sample card to pull. That is, I don't know if Gambit's on. I think he's going to be happy about that one later. No one can survive a 2.5 hour stream. It's uncivilized. But let me show you guys here, since we're going back to the internet. Go to YouTube, okay? Now, this is one of the first videos I ever did. Let me do it over here. Let me do this. So you can actually see it on the screen. Makes sense. Go to YouTube. You go to Collector Arthouse, right? You go to Collector Arthouse. You actually go to Collector Arthouse. You go to the live tab, right? So you got all these videos at home. On the home page, these are like recorded videos. I don't do a lot of recorded videos these days. I do a lot of shorts. So you can find all the shorts here. A lot of them are like these awesome artist proof cards with some music in the background to bring it to life a little bit. A little sentiment. But you go to the live tab, which no one ever does. You know? So they don't see this. You go to live, and there's some great stuff here, right? All these lives we've done. A lot of lives. You go to the very early days, and... Oh, actually, no. I misled you. This was not a live. Although, while I'm here, this is the interview I was talking about with Elvira. And in fact, so we were auctioning the Dream Quest at that time. That was like her first like really successful painting sale. The value of her work has really increased, and she's a real coveted artist. Only 330 views. That's a damn shame. People should look at that because it's a very fun interview, and Elvira talks about all of her alpha pieces. We talked about the concept behind those. But this one you're gonna want to go to videos, just a regular page, and then all the way like the oldest, one of the very first videos that I did. Done like a lot of videos, I guess. All right. So I did a feature on the website, like what the website's about. Look, these are early days, only like a couple hundred views on some of these. And there was this 202 views a year ago. Elvira Shakarova Sorcery Contested Realm Alpha Paintings. And here you have, take a look at this. This is unbelievable. Theater mode? What is theater mode? What is this? Default view. Full screen, baby. Full screen. So I had all her paintings. Not all. I had like 6 to 8, as I remember. And there's this very nice video, some great Tool music in the background, so they're probably going to threaten me. But I was going through and I was just showcasing all of her paintings. A real epic video. Look at this. Look at this video. Look at all these paintings. We have the Wind Sylph. We have Blaze. You got the Goat. You got the Ormond Harpooners. The Avaline Dryads. What else? We had the Mortal... Oh, Guile Sirens, guys. Look at that freaking painting. Unbelievable. So much detail. So much beautiful, vibrant color. What a masterpiece. Incredible. And Immortal Throne. So go check it out. It's a great little feature. You know, it's probably not the highest quality video, but, you know. You live and you learn, baby. Sometimes you learn a few new tricks. Sometimes you're still the same old schlub. You can't even get your new microphone to work. But it's a nice little piece of history right there. It's always nice seeing the originals. Let's spin the damn wheel. Where are my mangoes? Need some mangoes. Silly Draco. All right, Silly. Silly Draco comes off the wheel. I'm feeling a little cold. I need a sweatshirt or something. All right. All right, guys. We're all going to make it, baby. We're all going to make it, bros. We're all going to make it. All right. Master Tracker. This is the elite. Andrea Modesti. Man. Underappreciated artwork, right? We were talking about the detail and what constitutes value in a painting. I almost bought this one, you know? And I think I got a little too hung up on, like, what the hell is this card? Is it good? Like, why isn't it elite? It removes stealth or something? So I got a little too hung up on that because it's a beautiful work of art. I mean, like, all this depth and detail of the trees, the forest, is incredible. I should have just freaking bought it. So another one of those regrets, right? But the Master Tracker is an elite mortal, finds his way to your side. All right? So if I go to the website, let's take a look at Andrea here. That is a real nice card, man. Where's Modesti? The Master Tracker is an elite mortal, follows all trails. I like that in Alpha. That's a good change. All right, so as stealth, immune to minions with stealth. Nearby enemy stealth is negated. So now it's simply all enemies permanently lose stealth. And you get a little flavor text. Becoming sufficiently familiar with nature is a substitute for understanding it. Familiarity. The concept of familiarity is a substitute for understanding. So, I've been to Niagara Falls, and maybe even on the Canadian side. I just didn't know where I was. I was familiar with it. I just didn't know what country I was in, or continent, or whatever the fuck. So, you know, there's parallels in life. The Master Tracker, amazing painting that I did not buy, because I'm a freaking moron. Because I was like a little too hung up on the what the card did. You know, it's not what it's all about. That's not why you buy paintings. It's one reason if you want to speculate, if you're worried about appreciation, meta relevancy, rarity. I mean, it is an elite, so that probably adds some value. So typically, as they say, you know, like the painting has some intrinsic merit based on display ability, detail, number of figures in the composition, the medium, the size, like all those types of factors, right? And then there's usually like an adder, call it 25% or so, or some kind of adder based on the rarity or meta relevancy of the card in the game. So that's why you have an artwork like Grapple Shot. It's kind of like the best of both worlds. Display ability is debatable. If you're a fantasy art nut, Grapple Shot, home run, right? If you're an average person, if you're my wife, that's never going on a wall. It's just not happening unless it's in my own dedicated room. So you kind of have that half part of the equation, but it's like if you're a fantasy art guy and you like the game and you like the power level, that's a home run card. It's a home run investment in a painting, right? So this kind of checks a few boxes in that it's a beautiful piece of artwork, highly displayable. You know, you could probably put this in any room and it'll look pretty impressive and striking. And then it's an elite rarity, so it's the higher end of rarity, but the meta relevancy, I'm not sure. Maybe you guys can tell me better. I'm not sure how impactful losing stealth is. It seems a little specific to me. I don't know how many cards are currently played with stealth, but maybe there's a vision for increased meta relevancy in the future on that. Anyway, this is a pack break. We should open the pack. 7 to go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Who's it gonna be? TG. Who's it gonna be? TG. TG. Second in the pack. You had 2 from Canada, 2 from the Kingdom. Right off the top, baby. Here we go. Focus. Root Spider. All right, so we had this in a prior break. I don't know if it was UTG that had this one or got this one, but this is another Benson. So this is a pretty popular Benson piece. I've heard several people saying this is their favorite artwork by her. It's very intricate and colorful, like her work tends to be. Melissa Benson is a legend in fantasy art from Alpha Magic. And I got this in the last live. Okay, so Mil2 Med got it last time. It's good. Yeah, so someone different gets it. It's a nice card. I don't remember the change, so I want to take a quick look. It's 3 to cast, 3 power level. Where's the Root Spider? And I believe, so I think this was, you know what? I was going to say I thought it was in the collector tier, but I know Sacred Scarabs was in the collector tier, so I don't recall if this one was as well, or where this, and she might still have this painting. So the Root Spider, 3 and 3, becomes 3 and 2 power level. It is an ordinary as a sample card. It became an exceptional and alpha. An ordinary beast with a trap of lace became an exceptional beast with a snare of silk. So it has burrowing. It used to say, if this spider is burrowed, minions on that site can't move away. And it changed to, while Root Spider is burrowed, minions directly above it are disabled. All right, so can't move away. They introduced the disabled mechanic. That's a little piece of history. So it's a duplicate for you. Yeah. So you might look to try to deal and trade that one if you're trying to diversify your collection, and that's what it sounds like. So if you guys want to hit up TG in the Discords, he's probably open for business on that one. Man, that protein bar is going to hit right, baby. All right, back to the wheel. So hungry. I need snacks. I need snacks next time. Imagine if I did 3 packs. That would have been an absolute disaster. Kevmo. Right off the top, Kevy boy. Kevmo. All right, Kevmo. He wants the ordinary counterspell, or any counterspell of any rarity. So let's see if we can make it happen for you. All right. The moment of truth. Should I peek? No. Here we go. Counterspell, baby. Let's go. Unravel. Well, it's a Severin Pinot artwork. Very popular one at that. I do have a few more artist proofs. At least, I think I have 2 more of these, which will be coming to auction sooner or later. Yeah, this is a pretty popular card and artwork from Severin. Every Severin is a golden Severin. She is an incredible artist. I'm still surprised that the Autumn Unicorn painting sold less than the Far East Assassin, but that's to that point I was talking about before, guys. Take a look here. This is a very substantial painting. It's a very beautiful, highly displayable piece. A lot of intricacy, a lot of detail. I know she sold this higher, more expensively, of course, than she did the Far East Assassin before she knew what they were in the game. So on an intrinsic artistic value level, this is more substantial than a Far East Assassin. However, the Far East Assassin is a curio, so that just sold in 5 minutes in my auction on Thursday night at the buy it now price of $5,000 instantly. And a lot of guys were bummed they missed it. So maybe I'll have to raise the buy it now price on some of these in the future. I don't want anybody to miss out. But that's kind of the purpose of a buy it now. If you don't want to play games and nickel and dime the auction bids, you can just grab it. So good for that guy that did that. All right, so Unravel. It was 1 to cast before, nerfed a little bit up to 2. Ordinary Magic of Rot and Rebirth became Ordinary Magic of Calm Repose. Destroy target relic or undead minion. Now it's destroy all artifacts and undead minions at a location up to 2 steps away. Here we go with the simple flavor text, right, guys? I really like the more simple flavor text from the older samples. It says, for life to rise, the dead must crumble. Nice. For life to rise, the dead must crumble. The dead is crumbling. Why would you change that? Why? Never change what is not broken. Don't disrupt a good thing. It's beautiful. Perfect. Sample card, baby. That's the best flavor. It matches the illustration. Unravel. The dead must crumble. Right? For life to rise, the dead must crumble. You don't got to change a thing on something like that. Look at this. You don't have to change a thing. But a thing was changed. And now it says, my heart, why come you here alone? The wild thing of my heart is grown. To be a thing, fairy, and wild, and fair, and whole. The fuck are you talking about? Why? What? My heart. Why come you here alone? The wild thing of my heart is grown. To be a thing, fairy and wild and fair and whole. GPT Bronwyn? GPT Bronwyn says, my heart, why come you here alone? The wild thing of my heart is grown. To be a thing, fairy and wild and fair and whole. Get that shit out of here. That should be a curio. That one should be a curio. Maybe when we look at revise, let's do a revise set where we go back to all the sample card flavor text and say beautiful, simple things like, for life to rise, the dead must crumble. Just saying. Just saying, guys. That seems, I don't know what happened there. Sometimes things go off the rails. All change is not good change. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Boom. User Rizo. User 17. Second one in the pack for the user. All right. For shit to rise, the dead must crumble. Blah, 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 blah by GPT Barnum. Just saying, guys. Just saying. All right. Here we go. Haste. Barnum. Haste. Drew Tucker, baby. Legend. Ordinary magic of utmost urgency. And I remember pulling this last time, and I couldn't remember if it was an alpha, and then I confirmed that it is an alpha, but I don't remember the change. So a quick look tells us, yes, that's right. It went from haste to mad dash. Very cool. This is an awesome artwork, by the way, too. Only Drew Tucker does stuff like this, which is why he's great. All the other artists, only they do things like they do. That is why sorcery is epic. 2 to cast in alpha, nerfed again. Whoa, nice low casting cost, no big deal. Everything's OP in the sample card era. Go from haste to mad dash. Ordinary magic of utmost urgency. That did not change. Target minion gets a +1 movement and may move/attack right away when summoned. Draw a spell. Draw a card, then give an ally movement +1 this turn. And it gets a flavor text. Hopefully it's a good one. Let's read it. All right, let's read it. Guaranteed delivery in 1 month or less, or your money back. Yeah, I remember this bullshit one. I probably went on some rant. I went on some rant about this one last time. The alpha card, guaranteed delivery in 1 month or less, or your money back. This game is not an infomercial. Get that shit out of here. Hang on. All right, I'm back. I'm back. Look at this. Look at this one. Haste. Why did I have a haste on the shelf? Haste. It's a little different, right? Color tones. And even on the card, it's different. So, sample card era. Target minion gets +1 movement and may move/attack right away when summoned, and you draw a spell. Now, before there was even sample cards, there was target creature gains movement +1 until end of turn, draw a spell. But it's all inline text, right? You don't draw a spell on the bottom there. And it doesn't have the move/attack. It's different because it's spellcraft. Spellcraft, baby. Beautiful thing. User 17. There's your spellcraft. All right, this is a sample pack break. Let's break some samples. 4 to go. Then we're all out of our misery eating double stuffed turkey sandwiches. Rhizomemics. Rhizomemics. Love that sample. More depth to the art of haste. Yeah. Yeah, it's a cool one. Rhizomemics. Rhizomemics. Rizoma mix. Rizzo Mimics. All right. Here we go, guys. 3 to go. Still some banger potential. Pirate Ship. Beautiful, beautiful card. So, commissioned a version of this for a gentleman down under. He's very happy with it, and a beautiful artist proof. One of the best paintings by our man Vincent Pompetti, an Italian living in France. Vincent Pompetti. Great artist. The Pirate Ship is 3 to cast as a 5 power level. It got nerfed for alpha. Costs 4 to cast. Always costs more in alpha. Sample card, you just wow on people. An ordinary ship of mortal scum. I remember pulling this before. I love the mortal scum. That did not change. You never get away from mortal scum. You did it right here, Eric. Right? But then you have all this bullshit flavored text. All right? I'm just keeping it real. You have all these words. All these words. All right? So it says, build me straight, O worthy master, staunch and strong, a godly vessel, that shall laugh at all disaster, and with wave and whirlwind wrestle. Blah, 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 blah. All right? And now it says, build me straight, O worthy master, staunch and strong, a godly vessel, that shall laugh at all disaster, and with wave and whirlwind wrestle. Same thing. Attribution to the freaking guy that was running his mouth on this one. Right? This guy here, Henry Wadsworth Longfellow. Remember we talked about Wadsworth? Old Wadsworth. It's like deja vu all over again. We already been through that one. It's a beautiful artwork. You can't go wrong. You can't mess up a card like that. You can have all the words you want on the flavored text. It doesn't even matter because you're only going to look at the painting. The friggin' guy. Freaking Wadsworth, man. At least we know it's Wadsworth now. Never read Wadsworth, guys. You just end up drooling on your pillow instantly. Maybe I should read Wadsworth because I can't sleep. I never sleep. Always sick, never sleeping. Freaking Wadsworth, man. Always running his mouth. What was his name? Longfellow or some shit like that? Longfellow. Longfellow. What else would it be? Freaking Wadsworth. All right, guys. 2 to go. Actually, 3 to go. Yeah, this is Demon Knight Sean, the Alchemist. Oh, minor explosion. Sick. Absolutely sick. This moron, Matthias Frisk, right? He sends me minor explosion and exorcism. I sold them both. I told the wife, I was like, minor explosion, this one might be mine. Maybe I can convince him, don't sell it, just sell it to me. I should probably own this one. I did not. I sold it to Crazy Dave Sheedy at Flight 2 Games in Albany, New York. And at least he owns it. He displayed it with, I think, a sample card. And I remember I mailed him this card after I had some early beta. I think it was like when they sent me the precons for alpha. And I sent him the card. Framed it all up. Very nice. So I'm glad he has it. But I am sad that I don't have it. To be honest. All right, so let's take a look here, guys. Minor explosion. Absolutely amazing. Top of the line artwork by our man Matthias Frisk. 3 to cast. Minor explosion, still the same. Ordinary yet volatile magic became ordinary magic of proximal plosion, which was a fun change. More alliteration, but not too mushy gushy, annoying. It's not overdone. Proximal plosion. That's solid. I could say that. All right. Splash damage. On the sample card, it's epic because you have the splash damage grid. I don't know why you'd get away from this. It's a beautiful thing. Just do it. Just keep it. It's cool. But maybe you want to streamline it, simplified for gameplay. It changed to deal 3 damage to each unit at target location up to 2 steps away. All right, so you go up to 2 steps. It has a little more range, a little splashy. But the grid is really slick. That's cool. I really like that about the game. I think we should reinvoke that in future sets. And get rid of Longfellow, Wadsworth, and these people. All right? Choose a center site up to 2 sites away from your spellcaster. The spellcaster of this explosion takes no damage from it. It's good, you know? I think they wanted to simplify it, but I can respect that. I like the grid. I love the splash damage, though, you know? He died. Who died? Took a sleeping pill for the first time last night, and I was groggy 12 hours later. I'll try reading Wadsworth tonight instead. Effing Wadsworth, man. What a freaking guy. He's gonna read some Wadsworth. You won't even get through the flavor text on that card, let alone full scale, full length Wadsworth. Guaranteed or your money back. You'll recover better in the morning after the damage is done and you slept off the scars. Edwin. Last one for Edwin. We got 2 left. I can see the finish line. I can taste the turkey. It's glorious. All right, guys. Edwin. Come on, baby. No one's left. 39 people. I killed off like 20 people. All right. Plume Pegasus again. Beautiful. You guys were excited about this one in the last pack. It's a great artwork. You can go read the behind the art story. Hear from Melissa Benson herself about the art commission from Magic Alpha and how it inspired this beautiful work for Sorcery Alpha. All right. You saw it on the wheel. It was Loris Falvo with his second of the day. Spin, spin, spin. Wait for confirmation. And Falvo. Falvo, baby. And we're done with the wheel. Last card in the pack. Come on, baby. Come to me now. Come on. All right. Last card in the pack. Will this be the lucky hit? Muck Lampreys. Vasily Ermolayev. All right. So an ordinary Vasily, incredible artist. Mega popular. I got to reflect back and see what the exceptionals and the leader unique was. Did we hit in the leader unique? I think we did. Yeah, the master tracker. All right, so the Muck Lampreys, 2 to cast, 2 power. Ordinary Beast, Squelch and Squirm. Burrowing Submerge. All right, here we go with the flavor text, guys. Let's see. Let's see how we evolved. The pallid tunnelers cobbly prowl the muck, ready to bore through mud and flesh alike. All right. These. How do you go from the pallid tunnelers? Was this like homegrown flavor text? This isn't a quote. It's not attributed to anybody. So it's like a nickism, I guess. These pallid parasites plague the swamplands, effortlessly boring through fen and flesh alike. I like fen. I think fen's a good change. We went from mud to fen, and I'm cool with that, all right? No Bedfellow, Bradsworth, Wadsworth, Longfellow. Just Nick the Poet from fen to flesh. We effortlessly boring through fen and flesh alike. Not bad. Yeah. Yeah, Vasily's art is incredible. All right. Muck Lampreys, Plume Pegasus, Minor Explosion. Epic. Pirate Ship, beautiful artwork. Haste, the flavor, baby. The utmost urgency. Unravel, Severn, Legend. Root Spider. Master Tracker. The beautiful Guile Sirens. The Eric Eater. Bullfrog. Mountain Pass for the big Atlas site hit. That was an exceptional. The Whirling Blades. Nice little story time there. Beautiful Apprentice Wizard. Alvaline Dryads. And the Bridge Troll. Thank you guys. Please like the video, I guess. I mean, no one discovers these lives anyway. So like it if you want to, or don't if you don't want to. I don't know if it matters. Maybe I'll do some recorded content. Let me know if you guys are into recorded comment. You could leave a comment. Let me know what you thought of the stream. Let me know if they're too freaking long. We went almost 3 hours. I'm basically near death. I'm extremely malnourished, probably dehydrated. I'm probably on borrowed time. I might not survive till pack break 10, but it is sold out, so I will do my best. And I will open pack 11 very soon. I'll do that on the Collector Arthouse Facebook group page and the Collector Arthouse Discord. And you guys can DM me or you can comment in those forums saying you want in. And we'll probably do that next weekend. I'll beg forgiveness from the wife and promise it'll be 2 hours or less. Thanks, guys. It's always fun. Appreciate your interest and have a great rest of your weekend. Take care. Take it easy.